I mean,
I like Swamp Castle.
All
at
right,
least Swamp Castle moves.
everybody is in the app. I think we'll go like live now. And
Oh shit!
Rambo, I nominate you for the recap of last session.
Okay, so
Now you go ahead.
yeah, I think this is my first time recapping, and I might be the only one who smokes. So,
It's fine.
um, we had come back from our other guy and our other mission. We were oh my god, I wasn't that high.
We were in the town of Calico to knock off a very rich dude and take all of his shit and reappropriate. Five
Oh
was
my
left behind
god,
with a bunch
yes.
of right, and I was quite drunk.
Not five. You gotta let Muffin Man give the recap.
Well, I'm trying to tell him so he can recap. This is supposed to be on the sly.
Yeah, my brain wasn't even okay. We went to Calico in search of a man with a bunch of monies. We ended up finding a nice little crew of people who, they looked a little cultish, but maybe not. They're just kind of hanging out in the middle of the woods, and they didn't have the signs and the jacketing of people that were supposed to be there. So we assumed them to not be good, and potentially, some sort of takeover had happened. So instinctively and instinctually, we killed them all, except for about one, and we questioned him. And then we continued our way towards this nice rich man's stunning little fortress palace of strangeness. And after busting inside and then also instinctually pretty much killing everyone there except for the people who had to be chained up, and we found some goods. I don't completely remember if it was like really good treasures and bounties worth amazingness, but we kind of released some slaves and pretty much killed everyone else.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
Hey, memory comes back if you give it time, and you have someone else fill you in.
uh yeah. So as we open today, the Takers, Mill, Muffin Man, and Skitter are returning to the rush along with.
Oh, Unit. Yeah. New
Unit.
character. Her name is Unit. You might have known her as
Oh, that was
Angeline,
yes, Angeline. We did not kill her. We brought her with us.
but her her taker name is Unit. She tells you guys by just saying, hey, you can call me Unit. And a little bit about her. She is immediately presence because you pretty much like saved her from bondage and servitude. She's kind of arrogant, right? She she talks a lot, and she's a little cocky, a little brash. But that may or may not be a bad thing. And she tells you guys that like, look, I've been out here. I know how to like leverage things to get stuff done, and sometimes the things that you have to give up, they kind of hurt a little bit. But I got a couple of folks back home. I got Lil Poots and Jeff the fish, who's not a fish, he's a guy, and I got my dog Lady Vengeance, and they're all back home waiting for me. They're outside of an area that I think you guys called it the Hiltons. I mean, we called it something else, but like after that helicopter crash, we won't really get into it. But if you guys will have me, man, I'd love to take you guys along. That other guy, what was his name? The guy that stayed behind with all the freed slaves. Someone says his name was Five.
No, no one says that. I haven't heard it.
I haven't heard nothing.
Who now?
Five? Five?
It was Five.
Yeah, that guy. Okay. Yeah.
Five was left behind.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know what he did for you guys, but like, I can bring a lot. Like, I'm a drone mechanic. Uh, I'm great at scouting and stuff. So like, you guys let me know how I can be of use to you.
We need you to negotiate with people.
I mean, I can do that too. Haven't you heard me talking?
Yeah, you talk pretty good. Oh,
My
bear.
words is pretty slick.
Whoa, bear.
Whoa, bear. So that's who Unit is. So in a straight factual sense, her weak spot is arrogant, her soft spot is protecting the weak, and her tough spot is roach, which in game terms means she can trade off threats to humanity to boost a skill or to boost a skill check.
Yes. You can spend as many points as you want off of your humanity to boost any kind of roll.
And as far as takeaway stuff goes, shotgun, Ubix, drones. Not great with the shotgun, but I mean, you don't really need to be, right? And
You
pretty
have,
much,
the GhoulNet
Go ahead.
app.
yeah, I got GhoulNet.
Okay. Just wanted
Yeah,
to see if we would lose that.
Yeah, so I got GhoulNet, and as necessary, we will be linked up to whatever the drones see, so I can scout fields and stuff. As far as like the charisma, or I forget what they call that, charm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much maxed out up to 3 because it's a starting character for almost everything there, just like 5 was. But in this sense, I can also tap humanity to boost a roll. So that's where we are mechanically. It's a different character though. Like, is definitely as far as feel goes. It's more of a screw you, got mine type of person.
So I just want to say, feel free to deface the Rushmore.
Oh, I see that.
Just do whatever you feel like there. But anyhow, so you guys drive back to the Rush in good old Joyce, filled with tires, an Ubik server, and sundry goods that you've taken from the bunker, as we can call it. You drive through the roads around the Rush. You pass, great heaps of ash and burnt stumps. The ground is still kind of slightly smoky and warmer than usual. But as you inch up the road into the hills, into Mount Rushmore Memorial, the atmosphere definitely feels a little bit different. So what are your guys' first actions upon getting home? Let's start with Skitter.
Check my baby.
All right, let's do a vignette with you and your baby. All right, who's gonna play Sitter?
Frisk.
All right.
Okay,
I mean, it's the obvious choice.
that's true. I have played Sitter in, I think,
Like, every single time.
I
encounter.
just want to give everybody the illusion of choice.
That's fair. So before we go into this, the background, and help me out here. Last time that you and Sitter talked, Sitter not 100%, but pretty close to 100% came around on the idea that you wouldn't be there necessarily, but that Sitter would provide a stable home life while you were out adventuring, and would raise your child in your stead, right?
Yes, basically.
Did we have any interaction between then and now?
The last thing that I remember happening was that Scooter said their first words in front of Skitter, which was Batholith.
Oh shit!
which
Yeah.
is now kind of the ruling government, but that's, unknown, I think, to the takers.
At least Scooter knew it.
Yes. But do you want to, Skitter, would you like to engage, cope, or support?
Let's see. I would like to engage.
Okay. So
Yeah,
this,
that makes the most sense.
yeah, we answer a question about the community. So what question should be answered by this vignette?
The Siege of the Prairie Dogs.
You can save that for yours. What were you going to say, Skitter?
How's the Basilisk people doing with their newfound positions?
Okay, sure. Yeah,
And their, new
what's-
popularity?
Yeah, what's the government like these days?
Okay, so fill me in, out of character. What exactly is the government like nowadays? Has it become? I know we kind of decided that it was going to become more authoritarian, right?
It's a
Theocracy.
theocracy.
Wait, both of you guys talked at the same time. What was that?
It's a theocracy.
Oh shit! And what is the theology of this theocracy?
Here, I will paste what is written into the chat.
Oh. Oh shit! Dog Sister is the ruling messiah due to her heroic actions. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I remember this. So, I assume you're gonna give me a video call, or are we talking in person?
You can talk in person. He's
Yeah,
there.
we're back.
Oh, okay. Okay. It was just an out of character question.
Mhm.
Oh, you're back. You made it. Oh man, things have gotten weird.
Uh,
I know,
Well-
right?
well,
Look,
I don't know anything at all, but it's good to know that you guys have survived the fire, mostly.
Scooter's doing fine. Scooter,
Oh,
I
fantastic.
kept him inside. We kept the air exchangers running, and it was filtered in here. There, a little bit of smoke. He had a couple of coughs, but it's a heck of a lot better than outside. And that's all due to you going out there and risking your ass time and time again. So we're both thankful for that. But I mean, we got to talk about what's going on here, because it's definitely changed. We are now in worship of the Batholith. I
Oh.
mean,
Wait, what now?
the Batholith, the thing that how we used to kind of like make mention of a secret ruling class. That's no longer a secret. There is a definite ruling class, and that ruling class is ruled by a religious figure now, and things are weird.
Okay. So, the first word I heard out of my child's mouth relating to a conspiracy theory about the ruling class of the Enclave suddenly became the ruling class of the Enclave.
Yeah, and there's another thing I want to talk to you about that. I believe I've heard other people talk to him or talk about him as being, and I quote here, ascendant. I don't know what that means, and I was hoping you could tell me. But people keep saying that he's ascendant.
Okay. Who's ascendant?
Scooter is apparently
Scooter?
ascendant.
Ascendant? What?
That's
I-
what I've been told. He is ascendant, and I don't know. Do you know what that means? Because I sure as shit don't.
Ascendant?
He
is
hath
what?
ascended.
I have not heard of this whatsoever. I did not read.
Well, that's what I'm telling you now. People are talking about him in a way that I've never heard before. Now, he's said like 2 words at this point. Of course, one of those was Batholith, and immediately the Batholith came to power. But they are referring to him in no uncommon terms as and I quote, ascend. So, so how was things on the road?
Well, we only killed hang on, 1, 2, maybe a dozen people.
People. Oh, you killed people. Okay.
Most of them attacked us first.
Most.
Call a scene.
I can't believe I got to work Ascendant.
Wow, that was great. Wow, fantastic. Whew.
Look at the tits on George Washington.
That's what they all say. All right, Skitter, who's next?
Muffin Man.
All right, Muffin Man. What do you do first thing when you get back to the rush?
Definitely going to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check on the. Well, seeds or prairie dogs. Seeds or prairie dogs. I want to know what's going on with the prairie dogs.
Okay.
I haven't, and I wish to know what it's like.
All right. So yeah, we can do some insider trading. So Diego Doghand is at the Prairie Dog Village, and you know he's watering, he's putting out food, and he sees you approach, you know, climbing up the hill, and he's like, "Oh, Muffin Man, it's great to see that you're back. Oh." Boy, I sure could use your help. You know, these prairie dogs, the fire, it riled them up pretty hard. So do what you can to, like, calm them down and assure them that everything's okay.
Oh, I must speak to Robert, King of the Prairie Dogs.
Oh, he's over there. He's enjoying, I guess, his break. I don't know. He hasn't worked in like a couple days.
In ever, he's the king. He's probably like sitting in a little tiny prairie dog bone chair, you know, some sort of throne made of tiny little picked polished walls.
So, question: is Robert, King of the Prairie Dogs, a prairie dog or a person?
Oh.
I thought he was a person.
I mean, he should probably have to be a person. This is true. Because I can't speak to prairie dogs, but we assume that he can.
Okay, right. All right. So Robert, King of the Prairie Dogs, is there. He's looking super fucking crazy. He's just in, like, maybe a rocking chair that he has somehow found the time to, like, tie shit to. All right. So the black space surrounding the rush, you can't graffiti on empty space. So just... thanks, guys.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Keep it
I can
on the
see
faces.
it. Oh.
And laser beams aren't going to work because you can't graffiti the sky. Keep it reasonable.
It was a wiener. I drew a wiener.
I think everybody sees that.
I hope everybody
Franklin
gets...
Beans.
It was Franklin
So anyhow,
Beans.
Franklin Beans.
Why did you tell us we could graffiti? That was the worst decision.
What? You can graffiti the faces. Reasonably.
Easily the worst decision as the DM.
No, best. All right. Anyhow, so Robert, King of the Prairie Dogs, is sitting there looking really crazy. What do you say to him, Rambo?
So, Robert, my good friend, you know, I've been hearing that your fellows have been displeased. They really got worked up about the fire.
Oh yes, the dogs. They're quite restless. My citizens. They're very. Oh, you know, they're disturbed. I need your help, Muffin Man. Please.
Of course.
Please talk.
Of course,
to them.
my king.
Please.
I'm here to help.
Please talk.
Which, a P.S. Did we get any bounty after last game?
Not yet.
You have to sell a bunch of shit.
Yes. Yes, Robert, my friend. my king. What is it that you need?
I need you to talk to the prairie dogs.
Me?
You're the only one standing before me.
This is true, but you're the one that speaks for the dogs.
Please, just do this for me.
I'm sorry, I kind of got fuzzy. What was the last part?
He said, please do this for me.
Oh, okay, well, what do you need me to say to them?
Just talk to them. They can't understand you. Just talk to them.
So I will do this. I just want to make clear that my duty is understood. I will go and speak soothing calmness to them, and you think this will help their troubled mind?
Yes. Undoubtedly.
In the back of my mind, I wonder if he wants me to take over his role as king of the prairie dog.
Well,
Amazing.
let's see how well you roll. So what charm skill do you have? Do you have any?
Oh, you also dropped out of the roll 20.
That would be my computer. Hold on.
Wiggle that mouse, son.
Yeah, every 10 seconds.
To be fair, it's to Lenovo. Jiggle the clip mouse.
Well, as Muffin Man searches for his computer. So that's a hot
Lost
air
it.
balloon, right? That's like a hot air balloon or some kites above there.
Oh, sure, it's
And that's why
not
it's-
working.
That's why it's tethered.
Yes,
Okay.
with 6 tethers
Okay, good.
of binding filament.
Yeah, okay, makes sense now. It just has to be logical.
All logical. You can erase it. It's okay.
No, it's fine as long as it's tethered there.
Aberdoff Linkler thinks it's okay.
Whoa, Muffin Man! Well, as Rambo's computer takes a big poop, we will move on to, I suppose, Mill!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm back. I do not have anything.
Oh, do you need us to roll for you?
Yeah, that'd be
Oh, I
handy.
can roll. I just don't have anything to add for charm.
Oh, you don't have any charm skills?
0%.
No networking,
Jesus.
no persuasion, no sensitivity, no deception, no intimidation, no leadership?
Do you just like squeeze poops out of your mouth when you talk?
I mean, I don't. I use my hands.
It's okay.
So you don't. Alright, well, what skill do you want to use to
Fire.
try and communicate to the prairie dogs?
Oh, you could use anything.
Yeah.
But Who's criminal?
No.
You can
He
use
knows.
criminality? Is that what you want to use?
Maybe I can pull something out with foresight.
Okay, give me a foresight roll. That is like the outdoorsman / I can't think of anything skill.
Am I the only one not seeing him in the roll 20?
No, I don't see him either.
Okay, what's your foresight? And Arthur will roll for you.
Yes, I'm sorry for the issues. I have a 2 for foresight.
Alright.
I was
There we
maybe I
go.
was something like this coming, and I pulled together a Dread Pirate Roberts costume with a flaming wheelbarrow.
You don't.
You don't. You fail.
Oh.
That's too bad, though. So, liquidity's still gonna go down, but your insider trading boost stays at a 3. So you're still rolling at a +3, trying to beat an 8. But that will resolve in a long time. So there's still plenty of action to happen there. Mill, now it is your turn. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna explore with Dog Sister.
Oh, alright. Who's gonna
You
play
mean
dog sister.
The great theocrat?
Whoever who
Yeah.
wants to.
I think Skitter would make a great dog sister.
There you go.
Agreed.
Where is the like temple or whatever?
Don't ask me, ask dog sister.
I mean, it's kind of hard.
So when you
Form her
ask
hands
around
the
the rush,
signs.
where do they say dog sister has taken up, I guess, court or residence?
What is the amphitheater used for?
For dog sister's
Amphitheater-y
court?
things. Yeah.
There you go. That's cool.
Sebastian.
Don't make me fill in. It will go
Oh,
terribly.
There you go.
his mic is on mute. I think he is doing the sister shuffle.
Okay.
Oh, the Great Sister Shuffle.
Great
If
Sister
necessary, if you form my hands into signs, Helen Keller style, I'll understand what you're asking.
So if you want, I can be dog sister.
Sure.
Okay.
Better than me.
So,
I will go to the Grand View Terrace,
all right.
where I find Dog Sister surrounded by eerily obedient dogs.
Jesus Christ.
So she's not surrounded. She's surrounded by like half dogs. I mean, so half of the things that are surrounding her are dogs. The other half of
Hey.
them are people.
I'm glad you made that distinction because they could be half dogs.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to. That's not what's happening. No mutants.
We didn't have like a weird like strain go on where they're all half dog.
Yeah, no cosmic rays hit the rush. So she's there, and it looks like she has like a grand interpreter. And then of course Carol, the leader of the dogs, is is there. But she's like very badly wounded, and is like
Shit.
she's like laying down, and they just have like a blanket over her, and she's not doing so hot. But
Is Carol also a dog?
Carol is definitely a dog.
Okay.
But so that's where you find her. You find her like presiding over this meeting, but everybody like gets quiet when you like start walking down the amphitheater stairs.
All right. I will take the hint and prostrate myself before Dog Sister, my liege.
Her interpreter like communicates somehow with Dog Sister, like, you know, the writes on her hand, I guess is what we're going with for now.
She just do sign language, can't she?
Oh, she's not
She's
blind.
blind and deaf.
So she can still do sign language. Just
Wait,
she
no,
can't
she's
see.
blind and mute.
She's
isn't
blind
she?
and mute.
Which
so
one
she can
is she?
hear.
She blind.
Blind and mute, so
She's
she
blind.
can
Blind
hear.
and
So
She
she
can
can
hear.
hear you. Okay. So yeah,
Yes.
so she can hear you, and she tries to communicate at you, like don't worry about kneeling, and then you hear like as your face is lowered that the interpreter's like, yeah, lift your head so you can look at your sister.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. What happened here, sister?
Oh, welcome back, brother.
She's signing like crazy.
She just said welcome
So,
back.
are you doing well?
Yes. Surprisingly, I'm doing quite well. I think our lot has improved, and circumstances can only go up from here. Following the Great Fire, you know, it's great to purge and clean with fire.
Oh shit.
I've heard of your exploits while I was gone. Seems like you found your place.
Well, I might have found my place here within the rush, and these mendicants might.
Fuck, nice $5 word.
She signs it. Okay, it's fine.
It's a great word.
These mendicants, well, they're great. They're fantastic people. But yeah, my new position has its limitations. If I might make a request of you,
Anything.
well, as much as I can get along with my limited sensors, I would appreciate if while you're outside of the rush, if you keep I want an eye.
What?
So if you can find me an eye, perhaps one of the doctors here can install it into my head so then I can, see. I'd love to be able to see my subjects as to better dispense justice as, needs require. And of course, it's great for reading things. I'm always signing things and I'm relying on my goddamned interpreter for fucking everything. She starts to get pretty frustrated. And the council, the dogs, they just kind of like their ears like fold back and they get all sad and shit.
Well, I'll do my best. The black math wills it.
Yes. Yes.
Oh God.
Oh, in the meantime, I brought you a gift, and I'll give her the music box I got from the Flesh House.
And how many tattoos do you give her?
Take care of that.
Oh, thank you. I will listen to this tonight when we retire back to our I'll have to catch you up on so many things. Our lot has improved immensely, brother. I look forward to briefing you. But if you'll excuse me, I must finish my business here. We're arranging for Carol's departure.
Oh.
Oh, holy shit, Carol's gonna die?
Yeah, she's
Oh.
a dog in it. Yeah.
I imagine her in my mind as a very loyal German Shepherd.
Yep, she's like all gray now, and one of her eyes is all wonky looking. Yeah,
Oh no,
she's just all
Carol.
fucked up from the fire.
All right,
Also, that was a supremely terrifying interaction on every level. That was weird, and I don't feel good about it. But I'm not a character right now. This is out of character. That's weird, and I don't feel good about it. All bow down to Dog Sister the Great.
Well, things happen.
That's a terrible excuse.
Okay, so those were all everyone's life actions. So do you want to,
No, skip me, because I talk a lot. Let's have everybody else do their things.
well, and you haven't lost any humanity to heal, right?
No, I come in 100%. So skip me in lieu of everybody else doing all their thing.
Oh, no, we did all the vignettes.
But selling all their things and all that, because I carry nothing with me.
Well, so now it's the choice between selling shit or being able to do a scam.
It's a fair question.
So
Yep.
Unit. Do you want to attempt to sell stuff?
Well, what I was just saying was I didn't bring anything with me. I was happy to escape with my life.
Yeah. But you came with them,
Yeah. Human
so you can help
Sure.
sell the shit in the
filled
truck.
with tires and whatever else.
Yeah.
Mechanically, would that mean I would forgo a scam that I wouldn't be able to use?
So mechanically, you're going to be the negotiator, so you can't make a scam anyhow.
Right, so then I'm just going to negotiate and not try to run anything, which was kind of my point.
What? No, I'm saying.
What? I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you don't have a vignette, right? Because you're not going to talk to your children or your
100%.
lovers or whatever.
Well,
because you
I'm
haven't
going
lost
to
any
scan
humanity.
around the community towards the next job.
Okay, you can do that.
And lock down what is available.
All right. So
If it gives me one or multiple, that's fine.
all
But
right.
at least it would be handy.
So the two leads that you guys already know about, just to like refresh
Mhm.
our. Where are they? Oh yeah, the cubes.
I'm gonna need more than that.
Horatio cubes.
Oh, that cubes.
And the job that you learned about from Trash Boat.
What do we learn about from Trash Boat?
You learned that Trash Boat has a job.
As
You,
a job.
yeah,
Okay.
it's a job for you guys, or for
Well,
somebody.
before I go any further, I'm gonna ask everybody: does the cubes job or the Trash Boat job sound like the type of thing? I'm brand new here. You guys tell me, or I can look for something else. And first, I'm going to ask Skitter. Skitter, Trash Boat, or Cubes job, are those enough, or should I look for something?
The the player just got back from taking care of family stuff, so I don't know
Totally
what's
fair.
going on.
Oh,
So,
So ask literally anyone else.
this
no,
is this is
we've,
unit,
yeah, you're
and this
caught
is
up.
so this is unit asking you about previous jobs, or should I look for a new job? And the previous jobs are Horatio Cubes or Trash Boat. We both know they have a job. We don't know any details. Should I look into those, or should I go after a new one? I'd
Oh,
like to hear your
I think
opinion.
you guys actually do know the Horatio Cubes job, what it is. It's recovering an algorithm.
Okay. So that's what we know
Mhm.
about the Cubes job. But do you think, in your opinion, should we pursue one of those two, or should I look somewhere else?
I would suggest figuring out how much the jobs pay, the jobs we already know about. Specifically, the algorithm one, since we already
Okay.
know we already know more about it.
100%. Okay. Next, I'm going to go to Muffin Man. You there, Muffin Man?
Right here.
Okay. The question I have for you is: should we go after Horatio Cubes, where we're going to go after algorithm, or we're going to go after? Sorry, I forget the second.
Trash Boat.
Oh, Trash Boat. Or should we look for something new? Thank you for typing those out, because I will forget them between now.
Oh, unless we have the tools to get an algorithm and deal with the technology like that, I think we should go with the Trash Boat.
Well, okay. Here's what you know about Unit. She's techie. Techie enough. You don't know if she's techie enough for this job, but she's techie enough to get you past most things.
All right. Well, I mean, then yeah, both those old jobs sound fine.
Okay. And then finally, Mill. Say yes. Okay,
Trash
all
barge.
right.
Trash barge.
Okay, well, we got 2 votes for Cubes, 1 vote for Trash Barge. I am going to spend this turn finding out everything I can about Horatio Cubes.
All right, that sounds like a research roll.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so spend a charge off an internet-capable device.
I'll set down my whiskey and roll this fucking roll. Shut up, Arthur. I'm a drunk. Only on Mondays. It doesn't work out, but I could
You could spend a reference.
spend a will. All right, wait. Who would Unit come into? And that's a great question. Who would Unit come into this game with references to?
Oh, it can be anybody. You know,
But I mean,
where's
how many?
Gia Roach from? Could be somebody from her last enclave, or she was part of, the Knights Quatch Taker group. Maybe there's more surviving Knights Quatch members that weren't there, or
Okay, well,
yeah.
her last enclave was outside the Hiltons. and they had a special name for themselves. And she was part of the Night's Watch. And that's what I'll write down for references right now.
You gotta give me the name of whoever at the Night Squatch.
Well, that's on a different piece of paper. Let me write this down. The Hiltons, Hiltons. That's how you spell Hiltons. And, well, I'm going to tap a reference. In reference to what? I'm sorry. I kind of lost all this in writing things down, looking things up.
You failed your research roll, so who do you
Sure.
know that knows about Horatio cubes?
Are you really asking me?
Yeah, that's what you were trying to do.
There's a man named Shaft O'Garglin.
Okay, so Shafter Garglin. He is a former member of the Night Squatch, right? That's how you know him.
100%.
He's like, oh, unit! So good to
That's me.
So good to see that you made it out. I heard the commander and everybody just bit the fucking dust the other day.
Well, I'll tell you the truth, the commander was a piece of shit.
Well, I know I didn't vote for him.
Well, we can leave Monty Python by the rails. What I'm talking to you about is Horatio Cubes.
Oh, wait, what? Horatio who?
Cubes.
Horatio.
You know, one of the perfect solids.
I think you've got things mixed up. All right, so I know who you're talking about.
Sure.
His name's Horatio Protagonist, and he lives in that artist colony in the
Wait, hang on.
Badlands.
Horatio Protagonist, brother of George MacGuffin.
I don't know if they're related at all.
I'm pretty sure they are, but let's go on.
They probably are.
They probably.
They probably are.
Yeah, he's from that enclave called Scraunch. Yeah.
How? So I assume that I can get like a voice to text feed. How would they spell Scronch?
Scronch.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, he's from that enclave Scraunch. And what? He's got like some work for you.
And this is related to what I brought to you as the Cubes job.
Yeah. So you
Is
wanted
this
to know
the
how
Cubes
much it
job?
pays, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Oh, yeah, he's been trying to find somebody forever for his goddamn cubes. It pays about like 10 bounty starting. You know, maybe you can get more out of him. But
Wait,
yeah,
hang on. Are you telling me 10 bounty total?
Yeah, that's the starting point.
I mean, I'm not gonna berate you for this, but okay. I mean, the next time I come to you for information, don't tell me about some low-hanging fruit.
Well, don't ask about no low-hanging fruit. It's goddamn Horatio Cubes.
I mean,
Horatio
fair.
Protagonist and his dissolving cubes. Like,
Whoa, shit. Okay. All right. I give him proper respects before I sign off.
all right. Well, yeah. Stay frosty.
Okay. I will. Also, frosty treats to you.
All right. So I see a question from Sebastian in the chat. How much money did we make again? You guys you had 10 haul worth of bolognium from the
Weapons grade bologna.
yeah, you had 10 haul worth of weapons grade bolognium.
I've also seen Futurama.
God damn it.
That was LOL.
So anyhow, they're worth 5 apiece, so you get 50.
Split between you three because
Well, you gotta pay
unit.
for 5 too.
Oh, 5. Yeah, 5 deserves to make ends meet, but nothing beyond.
Sure. So you got 50. Well, if we want to look at fives,
5 costs 11 to keep alive.
and then who is the truck?
That's a great question. Someone else take the fucking truck. 5 is done with it.
I mean, I drive, so I guess I'll just take it.
Okay,
Then
so the
put
truck
it in
is
there.
5 upkeep.
Yep.
And,
All right.
And fuel
And the
costs
truck-
separate.
The truck has 5 charges marked off already. I assume it would have been another 1 coming back, so there are 4 charges left to spend on the truck.
Okay.
So 6 are taken and 4 are available to spend.
All right. So
Okay.
50 split between you guys. Minus 5's bare necessities. So 11 minus 50, 39.
39.
So 39 split 3 ways.
That's
13.
13. Yep.
All right, so everybody gets 13.
Well,
Shit,
I'll tell you
motherfucker.
this. I'm going to walk over to my bookshelf and grab the Red Markets book and look up drones if you guys will allow it. Otherwise, I'm fine taking nothing.
I have meth too.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you gotta,
shit.
You gotta sell that separately. So 13 bounty apiece, which means some people maybe are not going to be able to make their total upkeep. Skitter just meets it at 13. But with the truck, Mill and Muffin Man are gonna have to sacrifice some of their 3 off the top for the truck. So who wants to give 3 and who wants to give 2?
I can give 3.
All right. So everybody meets their upkeep on all their baloney, and there's 1 dangling extra, which you can't even use to buy fuel for the truck. So there's that.
So there's 4 charges on the
Alright.
truck left.
Yeah, 4 charges on the truck left, and after everybody pays for all their dependents and equipment, there's 1 bounty left, which is Muffin Man's.
So here's a question for the market. As unit, would I immediately make this payment towards my upkeep?
Now, you haven't been a character yet, so you don't have to worry about any of that shit.
Okay, so that the 13 that would be going towards my character is available towards everybody else, right?
No, you still got to pay for 5. So 5's
Oh,
money was taken
5
out of the 50.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Well, split 3 ways. It doesn't need to be split 3
Yes, it
ways.
does. Mill.
Oh,
Skinner,
yeah,
and
that's
Muffin
right.
Man.
Because
Jesus.
because Rambo hasn't joined the Roll20, I assume the characters I see on screen are the people that are playing. Rambo joined the Roll20.
Oh my lord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
Are we all set on the banking? Skitter?
No, but I'll get there.
I mean, from what I can see, your total upkeep is 13, and you got 13th, so you didn't make any money yet.
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Working on it. But I'm rich, so like.
Yeah, you are rich.
Dude, you're like high on the hog as far as money goes.
So did you want to buy any more milestones for us to vignette next time, or are you gonna just leave that?
Didn't I buy like all of them?
I didn't know if you did or not.
I did.
Okay. Because you only...
Oh,
you
shit.
profited 50, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that was like pretty much enough to like hold you over for a little while and then take care of your other stuff. So the other thing, like banking wise, is you've paid for the truck, but you haven't bought fuel for it. it has a little bit less than a half a tank. Is anybody going to buy fuel for the truck? Are you guys going to just let it sit around or just drive it dry, as it were?
I was gonna say, I mean, she's been so good to us. If we really don't,
Joyce.
if we can't fill her up, then we should just leave her here for this time, and then we can put gas in next time after we solve another thing.
Okay. You're still going to have to pay upkeep on her, even if you don't drive her.
That's okay, but I don't want to end up using 4 charges on this next mission, and then we have to leave her somewhere and potentially lose her forever.
Fair enough.
And to be fair, we could use a refresh on Joyce.
No, you can't
right,
use
Market?
a refresh on Joyce. No, you didn't carry
okay.
like a semi truck's worth of gasoline in your backpack. You know?
We didn't have 60 gallons worth of gasoline in our hands.
Exactly.
Market, you're a real dickhead about this.
Yep, I have to be. So anyhow, what job do you guys want to pursue? Mill, you want to sell more junk?
Yeah.
All right. So this is going to get rid of any scams.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So what are you selling?
Meth.
Meth? All right. Do you want to sell all this
My
stuff
God.
for everybody?
The what?
Do you want to be the seller for everybody?
Sure.
Okay. So guys, if you're going to sell stuff, put it in the chat. So then we can just have Mill sell it all for you. All right, Mill. What do you want to sell first?
What is there? What do you mean?
We have tires and meth.
No, you already. Okay, you have tires and the server,
Oh, yeah.
and Mill has meth.
Mill personally has meth.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I can just whatever. We can pool it all.
Who's the socialist now, bitch? It's not me. My character is not.
Networking, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna flip it.
You're gonna flip it.
I'm gonna will it. Yeah.
Okay. Okie dokie. So that's just a regular success. So upkeep times 2 for your meth. Was that correct? That's the thing you're selling first.
Yeah.
All right.
You want me to do these all individually? Okay.
No, we can make it one roll. But just so we're selling things in order. So the meth upkeep times 2. That's going to get you 6 bounty for that. Because it's essentially mechanically it's stim sauce on page 254 from the book.
Okay.
Keep in mind, unit wants no part of anything that you guys grabbed on this last run. So it's all split between you 3.
Alright, so that's 6 for the meth. And then the tires. Let's see. I think the tires is going to be a roll. So the tires are 3 bounty per tire, and you had like 2 haul worth of tires. So you get six more bounty from the tires.
We could have stood an average roll there.
So it's 12. And then for this server, the server is probably going to be another. And then 7 for the... So you got, looking at 19 total.
Okay.
Alright, you're just going to split that up?
Yeah. 19.
6 per.
6.
One person gets
for
7.
me. 7 for me and 6 for you guys.
Okay. So, Muffin Man and Sebastian, give yourself 6 bounty on top of stuff.
Woo! Oh God.
So do you guys want to buy any fuel for the truck?
What's the cost
It's
there?
5 bounty per charge.
Fuck.
Holy poop.
How did we ever keep this truck running? We got
Found
like
fuel a couple
90.
times.
That's true. We also got like 94 bounty per run. And we were like, yeah, we'll fill up the truck.
Yeah, so filling up the truck or not filling up the truck. Now is when that decision needs to be made.
Sure.
Okay, so you just throw your money into
I
the
got
truck.
5 on it.
Skitter, do you want to buy a charge for the truck at all?
It's 5 per charge.
Yes.
How many charges?
It's at
Yes.
4 of 10 at the moment. Alright, so now it's at 7 out of 10.
Okay. So we all bought one?
Yes.
So the next question is, are we taking the truck on the next journey? Generally, we spend 4 charges per journey.
Now the next question is, which journey do you guys want to take?
Point still stands.
We're going
As
to
the new
be-
member,
Well,
it's up to you guys.
let's decide which one you do first. So you're going to do cubes, spears, which one?
Tell me, everyone, which gets us more money? Do we
We
find
know
that
the
out?
most about the cube's job. It also seems like the least paying job.
Ew.
Seems like, based on no research whatsoever.
Based on limited research.
Based on the things that we've talked about so far, it doesn't seem like the cube's job would pay the most, but we have no idea on the pay of the others.
Okay. Personally, I'd go with the one we know less about, just because we could earn more money from it.
So that's trash boat, because you can't go after a job
Trash boat.
you haven't heard about at all.
Yeah, exactly. So trash boat.
All right, you want to go after trash boat?
I guess
trust
I'm the
everybody
deciding
else.
factor. Yeah.
I'm brand new here. Trash Boat's the guy.
Okay. Alrighty. So let's see here. So this negotiation is going to have to take place over Ubix. So spend a charge.
Fuck.
And you see, as you you Ubik message the Lifeline's address saying, "Hey, I'm interested in this job?" Question mark.
Question mark.
Yeah. So the person that pops up, it's like a avatar of a teddy bear with a scholar's hat on and a monocle. He goes, "Oh, hello, I'm Philosophy Bear."
So much regret.
Oh, Teddy Ruxpin.
No, the name's Philosophy Bear.
I will agree to call him Philosophy Bear. Hey, Philosophy Bear. What do you need?
Oh, I'm in need of a couple strapping persons to go and rescue something because my friend is feeling rather down.
That is the loosest description you could give us.
Do you think you're bad enough, dudes?
I'm not a dude, but I think we have enough collective balls among the group. So yeah.
Do that.
I won't even say do that. I hear that on my Ubix, but just no. I think we've got enough balls among the group to carry this through.
All right. So give me a leadership roll to open.
Okay. It's going to be a +3. And we make it.
Wow. All right.
10 versus 8.
And then what's your opening tactic?
Is there a list of options?
Should be on the page that you're looking at.
I am only looking at my character sheet. Tell me what the page I'm looking at is. I've got the book right here. What is the page I'm looking at?
Go to like page around page 323.
323. Let's you guys hear that flipping? That's me looking through a physical book because I am a Luddite.
Nerd.
It's around there.
So, prep work, scams, or repeat those. What am I like actually looking for?
The negotiation page.
Negotiation round. Did I win the leadership check?
Well, yeah, you passed it.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So it's going to be a hefty 7 divided by 2, so 3 rounds.
Round up, dude. 3.5. This is math.
We don't round up.
Oh, you're the worst. I'm gonna
down.
spit in your butthole.
So anyhow, yeah, what's your tactic for this first round?
I am going to, because I am aggressive and generally arrogant, I am going to intimidate my way through this entire thing and basically say that we are the best. You might not have heard of me, but you certainly heard of the dead presidents.
All right, so
We're the best.
not to pee on your parade though, but intimidation is used for walking out, whereas persuasion is used for increasing the price.
It'll be a persuasion,
With
but
anger.
like yes, with a force behind it.
I got you.
Not to shit on anything, but like yeah,
Yeah.
it will be a persuasion with a force behind it because you've heard this name before. I might be a new face. That doesn't mean you should discount us.
All right, give me that roll.
A persuasion? Certainly. That is a 8 versus 6 is a success.
Wow, unit's way better than 5. Just kidding.
I could spend a will right here, which I will, to turn it into a critical success.
Oh, okay, very nice. All right. So let's see. Yeah,
I agree. Unit is
Bear's
very nice.
Kind of rebuttal. Just he really didn't do anything. So they're just gonna move up, and you upgraded yours to a crit, so you're at labor and 100% markup right now.
Sure.
All right. Time for first scam. So people who have scams available are Skidder and Muffin Man. Do either of you want to do a scam?
Let's see. It's Trashman, yeah, Trash Boat.
Yep, trash
Let's
boat.
see. I have literally no idea who this guy is, so I'm just gonna sneak into his place and take a look around.
So it's
100%,
gonna be
baby.
pretty hard to sneak into his place because he's from Wall.
Yes,
Oh
that would
shit!
be.
What?
That's why you have
Yes.
to talk over Ubix.
I snuck into his place while we were still at Wall.
All right,
This
fair
is-
enough. That works.
This is a flashback.
Yeah, perfect.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
It's a terrible
forget.
flashback.
Stop it, please.
Are you?
Yeah, I'll
did
flip
you-
it.
Okay, so you in your flashback, right? You remember this job was hinted at and kind of pointed towards you guys by Charrington, the man whose son is a latent penal worker, a slave on the farm. So
Yes.
you're like fishing around there, right? And digging around, trying to get some goods as you're, fully investigating Wall for every opportunity to, profit and make money and bring this place down. So what do you want to do? Were you wanting to sabotage any unknown competitors, manipulate the price, or gather intelligence? So a soft spot, a tough spot, or a hard spot?
Soft spot.
Okay. This soft spot is hold on to who you have. So, you could lose your best friend at any moment, so it's important to cherish them while you can.
Join his loved ones. Okay, got it.
All right.
Okay.
And the philosophy bear is like, listen, my dear associate, I have a thing, and it needs to be taken care of, and I need to make sure to get the most for my money. I
Sure.
really grub a living out there in Wall. I smell not the best, but I'm okay with that because I'm me, and I like me. And he's just going on, right? So he is
Okay.
going to read one of your spots.
Okay. Which spot would he like to read?
Whatever. Give me your soft spot.
My soft is protecting the weak. I have a soft spot for making sure that people don't get screwed over.
Okay, so he knows your spot, but that's what he done doing.
Okay. And what I learned about him was, please repeat for me.
You learned his spot. Hold on to who you have.
Okay. So I'm going to say, look, we both know that what we have right now is precious. And what we have right now is fleeting. And we both know that someone in Wall is waiting for you. Don't make this any harder than it needs to be. We don't have to be dangerous people, but we can be. And I'm going to roll an intimidation. With a +3.
Persuasion or yeah.
Can intimidation work?
That's threatening to walk out on the.
Oh, okay, then it'll be a persuasion that we don't go after his people.
I gotcha.
Still a +3.
I know.
Yeah, so that works out. That I try to say, essentially, we know what's important. We know you came from Wall, where things are fleeting. We want to make sure that your people are protected. And I'm going to look hard at him when I say protected.
Okay. So you made your roll. Very nice. So, and you used a spot. So you would move 2, but you just push him back 1. And he knows your spot, and that's the round. All right, Muffin Man, are you gonna make a scam? So you can.
How many more rounds is this?
So this was
2?
round 2. You have one more round, but only a chance to use 2 scams anyhow.
Sure. Okay.
So you can either discourage the competition, but you don't know who they are. You can price manipulate, so you can increase the base price of the job, or you can do some intelligence gathering.
Ooh, I'll try for some intelligence gathering.
All right. How are you going to go about that?
Well,
It's a big show. It's a big show tonight.
Like the wrestler, the Big Show.
the big show. Oh, I'm putting on a big show for the big show. I'm thinking maybe even bringing in my friend that Bum Bambles to put on a little backyard wrestling show, you know,
Oh shit! Can I play
and
that?
see if I can't get a couple people distracted while I give my chance to go snoop around through their things.
So this is also a flashback when you now brought that Bambles with you to Waldrug. That doesn't quite check out, Rambo.
Oh no! Wait, who are we talking to right now? I thought you just
You're
said there was
talking to a guy who lives in Waldrug.
We could hold a distinct gathering halfway.
Yeah, I was hoping. Okay, I got it now. I was hoping to host a backyard wrestling competition with that Bum Bambles both being the referee and then at the end the last challenger's person to fight, the ultimate
he's
champion.
the heel.
And then what I'm hoping is that enough people from around the rush will show up that I can take my time to go around and kind of poke around through people's pockets, listen to some conversations, see if I can't catch anyone talking about our situation.
Okay, I got it. So you wanna milk the crowd whilst they are ignorant of their being milked.
The milking, the secret milking, indeed.
All right. Well, what kind of role are you gonna give me for secret milking?
Oh, I think it's going to probably be criminality.
Sounds great.
Oh shit! Nice. While there is a criminal aspect,
do you
I
need
have
us to
often.
roll for you?
I think I do.
Yes.
I've been trying to get my computer to log on through my phone's personal hotspot, and it's just not been having it.
No, that never works. What's your skill in criminality?
Criminality's coming in at a 2.
Okay. Well, it's a failure. Would you like to spend will?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Alright, so that's -1 will for you. And do you want to learn the tough spot or the hard spot? I mean, the weak spot.
Let's go for weak spot.
Alright, his weak spot. So you find out that this philosophy bear, or this trash boat, whoever you're talking to, they're very selfish. And they only want this job done so that they themselves don't die. Whatever this job is, their survival kind of depends on it.
Interesting.
But they're only looking out for themselves.
Okay. So, what is the scene as a unit is sitting here against Trash Boat or Philosophy Bear or whoever they might present themselves to be?
So Philosophy Bear is still talking to you, right? And he's like, oh, well, it's ever so good that you're willing to take up a righteous cause.
Let me stop you right there. I agree. It is ever so good that we are willing to take up things in someone else's name. It is shameful that one person would hide behind their responsibility. It is shameful that one person would shirk their duty. And it is righteous that we would do these things for you. It is righteous that we would carry out what you're asking. And I'm going to roll a persuasion.
Okie dokie.
That's a hard success. Not a hard success, but it's a success.
It's a success, and you're using the spot, so you would move 2, but they would also move 2 because they were using your, protect people spot.
Sure.
And so you guys, no positions change.
Can I spend... So I'm not going to spend humanity, but I could spend a will to make this a critical success, right?
Yes, because you can't spend the humanity after the roll.
So I'm going to spend the will and make this a critical success.
Okay, so you
And
would be,
really dig in
in
with what I
effect,
said.
pushing 3, so you just push them back 1. All right. Okay. And Trashboat's like, whoa, like, listen, there's no, this is the world now. This is the world that we live in, and not to get too philosophical about it, but we don't have any other choice. So, are you gonna help me get a spear for my dear friend, or you're just gonna you fart all over everything?
My friend, we will hold a dagger to the throats of everyone who opposes you, on condition that you pay us the fair amount that we're due.
All right, and roll leadership to see if he goes down or you come up.
Certainly. With a +3, we're looking at a 13 over 5, so for sure.
Okay, so you would come up, and very good. But there's something else.
What is this something else?
Yes. It seems I have another message in my inbox. From a crew calling themselves the Dirkolators or something, and then
I know about these
They're
Dirkolators.
saying that they'll do it even cheaper.
They won't get it done like we will. You know we're the best. The best that there ever was. These Dirkolators. They can Dirkolate wherever they want. They're not as good as us. You know they're not as good as us. Otherwise, why would you be speaking to me right now? You'd be speaking to Jim Dirkolator himself.
All right, so give me a roll to resist the undercut.
What type of roll would that
Whatever
be?
tactic you were using.
I would probably use a persuasion there as well. And we'll see how these Dirkolators fare.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep, that's a success.
Oh,
7 over 5.
Yes, well, of course, you get what you pay for, I suppose. So let's find out how much this job pays, right?
Please, let's.
So it pays 13 bounty. Let's run that through the matrix, right? So 10, 3, and then you guys got expenses. 5. I mean, Frisk, what is units upkeep? What's her breakpoint and what's her equipment cost? Hello?
I'm peeing. It's 13.
It's 13. Okay. Probably 13 total, and then 2 dependents, so 5. Okay. Minus 5 is 8.
Thanks for waiting after I finished all that.
So is her equipment 8, or is her equipment cost 13?
She has 3 dependents,
Yeah.
and
So
her
break
equipment
point is
cost.
5. But what's the upkeep total for all of her equipment?
Ooh, let's see. Her equipment upkeep is 8.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, then let's take
Sorry, I had to pee, everybody.
you out of there for now. And let's see. Adjusting some formulas. Alright, so the group's total upkeep is 38. 46.
I hope you guys are convinced as a unit for a talker.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I still need to pay for medical attention.
Yes, you do need to do that. So you got to pay 1 for somebody to work on a latent, and then do you have the cost? It's on page 227.
I'll look it up.
It's 1 bounty per location to convert all the kill to stun, and then all stun in 1 location is free, and then status effects is 1 bounty per status effect.
Okay.
And, yeah.
What are the permanent damage rules again?
Since it is a doctor, just 1 kill damage from that injury is going to remain.
Copy.
So you can, whatever, fill that square in with whatever. And, alright, so you guys got, sorry. You guys got expenses. So, everything is going to be paid for. Yeah, and so whatever profit you make is going to come from the legs and the other spoils, the stuff after the fact. But you've got expenses.
Okay.
All right, so you head out, and the details of the job are right. So. The local artisan of Wall is having memory difficulties, and Philosophy Bear wants you to bring back the first spear that they ever crafted. Gives you the location. It's in the South Dakota State Historical Society. So you have to go there, grab the spear, and then drop it off at Wall. And then you'll get your money basically. So that's the job.
Okay, sounds fair enough.
Nothing
pass
can go
that along.
wrong.
Yeah, nothing can go wrong.
So we're going to a South Dakota State area and grabbing a spear and bringing it back to Wall.
Yeah. Right?
Okay, that's easy enough
All right.
on its face.
So let's get with the first leg, shall we? Is this the first leg? Could be the second. Oh, no, okay. So, who is on point?
I will, I guess.
All right, give me an awareness roll.
Oh god, I shouldn't have. But it's fine. It worked out.
Oh, nice. All right, so you're coming up. You're walking through the woods, right? Because you decided to leave Joyce behind? Question mark?
Yeah,
We
left
did?
Joyce.
All right, so you left Joyce behind. Fantastic. That's you guys said it. No going back now. No, just kidding.
Okay,
That's the
I could
question.
also run drones for each leg.
So were we taking Joyce or were we walking?
Walking.
Okay. So as you're walking, Skitter, you're taking point with your dog. You're running around. You're coming across like, you bend down, swipe aside some like burnt leaves and some good leaves, and there's like a bear trap.
A what now?
A bear trap.
Okay.
Yep.
Hmm.
And you look around and there are telltale signs of more hidden traps. And they're all kind of around like this rise in the hill or something.
Okay, so everybody hold up. So it's a bunch of bear traps. It looks like someone. It does look like someone tried to kind of hide them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I kind of doubt it. These traps were made for casualties in mind. Otherwise, they'd just be out in the open. So, yeah. What do you guys want to do?
I can scout the area. I got these drones. We can put them in the air, and they're silent.
Oh,
If you think that's a good idea, and you guys, if someone's willing to spend the charge on these Ubiks, we can all see what the drones see.
let's do it.
Okay.
Give me a drone roll. A pilot drones check.
I will. That's a +2. Piloting drones. Say 10 versus 8. I'm gonna spend 3 humanity, 1 from
You
detachment,
have to do
stress,
that
and
before you
drama.
roll.
Oh, poo!
Yep.
Then I'm just gonna let this be a regular roll failure.
Okay. So your drones spin around, but the trees, you have to go above the trees, and you're like, well, I can't see shit now. Yep.
I can't see any distinguishable traps from
No,
up
no.
above.
Yep. No, because you have to sail the drone into the trees.
Oh, no.
You can't make out the ground.
That wasn't a question. That was me telling everyone else
Okay.
that I can't see any distinguishable traps from up above.
Well, that was helpful.
I mean, I'm doing the best I can.
Your best ain't good enough.
No.
Yeah, so there's a scattering of traps and a raised mound.
Okay, so who has the binocs?
I do.
Can you take a look at that mound over there? I'd send my dog over, but it would absolutely be awful if you stepped in a bear trap. And I would kill myself.
Don't come, dude. Brand new to the mission. I didn't.
I'd kill you first.
But what? I thought we were cool, dude.
All right, so Mill, you see what Madame Ruby sees. You see that there's this raised mound, right? You get closer, and there's like a concrete sort of slab that's had like sod growing over it, or grass and forest floor just slowly encroaching, and there's like a rebar type handle on it.
Looks like a bunker. Or something.
That's what it looks like, sure.
That's what I tell the group.
Okay. Okay. Who has the best scavenging roll? Maybe we can use that to like spot for traps.
I would also accept criminality.
I'm no criminal.
I have a 4.
Holy fuck!
What?
Why are you not saying that
Or
every
you
chance
fail.
you get?
What do you mean? It's a
Oh, that's a
fail.
critical fail.
The-
That's why you're not
Uh,
every chance you get.
I'll will it to just regular fail.
Oh man,
Okay.
I was hoping you'd step in a bear trap.
You will it to a regular fail. So on a regular fail, yeah, no, it's definitely booby trapped. You're not sure
Whoa.
quite how you should circumvent it, but it's definitely booby trapped.
Things are so bad that on a regular fail, we
Send in
know
the
it's
dog.
definitely. I agree. That dog's not a person. Send in the dog. We'll find
in
the
the
traps
drone.
real quick. The drones can't find traps. They're not on the ground. They're not like spider drones. If we
Okay.
want to find ground traps, we gotta walk in there or send in a dog.
Excuse you.
I agree. Excuse you. Let's send in the dog.
Or you could just take a stick. One of us.
I agree. You go in front with a stick.
Fine. I grab a stick and start poking the ground.
Okay, everybody give me athletics rolls.
You think that's a thing I have?
Do you not have it?
Fucking no, dude.
Oh, your character's not gonna last long at all.
It ain't in the vein of what unit does.
Okay, I'm gonna use a will to flip that.
Okay. You're safe. Remember to spend rations, right? Just
Oh, yep.
you wanted to make the roll. So you automatically fail unit, huh? All right. Mill.
Well, can I send out drones to tell me where I should and shouldn't step?
This is not for that.
Okay.
Mill.
Then I'm just gonna
make an
step in some
athletics roll.
shit.
Oh, no.
And I guess Muffin Man, do you need us to roll for you?
I'm 5 seconds from my house. If you give me that time, I can do it myself.
Okay. We will
I
wait for
pass.
Muffin Man. Oh, you pass. Great work.
Tell unit how bad it is.
So let's see. Unit, because you don't have any in athletics, you probably still try to like jump out of the way and whatnot. So you're just gonna end up taking some regular damage. Let's see.
Is that killing?
No, it'll be stun. So you
Okay.
take 6 stun to the head.
How did that happen? Can't I take 10 stun to the 6?
No. Red is location, black
Okay.
is damage.
So I just
Trying to
stuck
work-
my face in a pile of leaves and I was
Pretty
like,
much. Yep.
Yeah.
So as Skitter, so here's like what happened, right? As Skitter started poking around the hatch with a stick, right?
there's a hatch? I guess I didn't know. My head was in a pile of leaves.
There's a rebar.
Yeah, exactly. Muffin Man knows. Skitter's stick like breaks and snaps, and everybody, because you're all keyed up and paranoid, just jumps in random directions and hits the dirt. Those
Head
of you
first.
with like training are able to not hit your head against the ground. Unit just eats a face full of leaves, but
I guess so.
but no traps go off.
I fell hard on my head, guys. I'm kind of sore.
Yep. But yeah, that's what happens. The hatch is still closed, and there's a broken stick next to it.
Well, if we're next to the hatch, might as well open it.
All right, give
Yes.
me a resistance roll to open the hatch without pulling anything, like a muscle.
That isn't good.
Oh,
I gonna spend a will or no?
I already spent all my will.
Oh Jesus! Okay. Oh, and Muffin Man, you're fine.
We finally all die outside
All right.
of the next location.
So I'm trying to imagine how this happens, right, Skitter? So you're like reefing on this handle, right, trying to get this thing open, and it just like pops up and hits you in the face as it opens.
Ow.
So you take 5 stun to the face.
5 fucking stun?
5 fucking stun. You're that strong. You just lifted it right into your face.
Ow.
But it's open, and you guys can like peek in there. Dust and dirt go trickling down into this hole. It's dark inside, but there's a ladder there.
Oh boy.
I agree. Let's send the dog.
Dogs can't use ladders.
Wait,
Why are
what?
you like
Where
this
is
with
he?
my dog?
Dogs totally can use ladders.
I'll put your face in a bear trap if you say anything about my dog anymore.
I'm serious though. Dogs can use ladders.
I go down the ladder.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody except for Skitter, give me a self-control roll.
Now there's a skill I have. And there's a skill I critically fail.
Oh, that's too bad. All right. So everybody who failed, take 1 detachment. If you passed, you're fine.
Dude, fart in my mouth. I'll take 1 to detachment just to up a skill later. Wait, don't take that as meaning that I should take more. I'll take the 1.
Yeah. Oh wait, you crit failed, so yeah, you do take 2.
Oh no, 2.
Because
Okay.
you're just like letting Skitter.
Shh, you don't need to tell me.
Down a hole where nobody has looked or peeked. You could have sent drones down there.
Yeah, certainly could have.
To let him just put his foot right in it. But Skitter, lucky for you, you are like glancing around down here and it's dark. It's kind of hard to see. You only have like the waning light from up above. But it smells like garbage. You see like canned food on the shelves and it's like leaking out of its packaging and just like getting all smeary and oxidized all over the ground. There's like house centipedes that skitter all over the place. There's tons of weird like goopy Chernobyl crickets and shit. So whatever, the food's not good. You check the first aid kit and that has not aged well. There were no desiccants in there. Everything got all wet and grody. All the pills, you open the bottles, they just turn to dust. But on the upside, there are a boot ton of firearms and ammunition down here.
Oh,
Yeah, just like
like
a lot.
maybe there's even like adapters and modifications and upgrades to our current weapons.
You bet. And there's a small library of like survival manuals, a mechanics toolkit, and an electronics toolkit.
Oh shit.
So that's what you find down there, Skitter.
Alright. Well, first off, I books, and then I start counting up all the guns and ammo.
Okay, I'm gonna grab for that electronics. Oh wait, it was a toolkit. Never mind, not a book. Never mind.
Yes, it is an electronics toolkit.
What are the books?
There's a couple of rifles, a couple of shotguns, and the bullets for those guns, as well as a handgun. So let's just say right now, 2 rifles, 2 shotguns, 1 handgun, 1 flare gun, and then the books and 2 toolkits.
Are these weapons basic? Like no
Yes.
upgrades? Okay.
Yes. And let's do 1 upgrade because Rambo asked if there was one, and I said yes. 1 upgrade. For whatever. So who's taking what? Divvy up the booty or cover it up and save it for later?
I'm gonna do my best to cover up everything that people aren't taking. I can only haul one thing, but we might find stuff better than these weapons here. So leave them available for us. But after everybody's taken their share, I'm gonna cover up what's left.
Okay. Mill, Skitter, Muffin Man, are you taking anything?
Flare gun.
Okay. Write that down.
What was one of the toolkits?
There's an electronics toolkit and a mechanics toolkit.
I will take the mechanics toolkit.
All right.
I'll take the electronics one.
Okie dokie. Alright, so you basically left all the real guns down there.
Well,
Give me a self-control roll, Mill.
Oh,
Oh. This is going to be, let's see, 3 to stress. Because
Wow.
this is waste not, want not.
Mm-hmm.
So you're leaving them behind. You can do it, but it sure doesn't feel good.
Yeah, come back from later.
Okay.
oh
Right.
shit! They're coming back for it now.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so that was leg 1. You guys all spend a ration. And we will move on to leg 2 if everybody is ready.
Okay.
Unit, go ahead and give me a disguise roll or whatever you're gonna try to use to cover up the bunker.
How about a regular old stealth?
Okay, that works.
Is there a disguise skill?
No.
Okay, then yeah, it's regular old stealth. I don't
Alright.
make it.
You have stealthed it. You also pick up all the bear traps and kind of kick them down there. Because
Can I take those with?
you could carry
Drag
them
the chains?
if you have
Yeah.
room.
Well, I mean, I can take a haul's worth of them, which
Yeah,
is
so
maybe
it's
like 2 traps.
I would say that's like 1. It's a bear trap.
They're not that heavy. You can stick your arm through when they're closed.
Yeah, but you still gotta like put it in your bag.
All right, okay, 1.
Yeah.
I'll take it with.
All right. Fair enough. All right, and all right. So spend all your second rations for your next leg. And all right. We're moving through some classic legs right here, guys.
Oh, Beale Grocery.
All right. So you're walking along the road. You know, you're making your way towards the South Dakota Historical Society and Culture Center. When you're going around Rapid City, but you do see one of those small grocery stores that serve small rural communities. It's clearly abandoned. Grocery stores were one of the first targets during the crash, so it's got busted windows. Surely there can't be anything of value in there, but there might be. What do you guys do?
I'm going to agree with my first assumption that surely there is nothing of value in there. Though I will tell everyone else, if you want me to, I can scout this with drones, but I don't think we should. I think we should move on.
Aw, come on. What could go wrong?
Scout at.
Scout it. If you won't, I'll send my dog in.
Second.
Sure, go.
All right, give me
Okay,
an
if-
animal handling.
Well, no, before he does that, I'm going to send, like, before Mr. Market comes in and just tells us what to do. If Skitter is willing to send his dog in, I will certainly send the drones in first. But the dog will be able to smell good food that the drones won't.
That's
you can,
true.
You can both send your little poops in. I don't care.
Well, can we do it in stages where first I send drones in, then we send dog in to find anything that's worth a damn?
Don't ask me.
I agree.
Okay, so I'm going to send drones in first. And I'm going to spend 2 off of my humanity. 1 from stress, 1 from trauma, because this is a stressful and possibly traumatic situation, reminding myself of the last time that we went into a grocery store and things went to shit. And things work out okay. I succeed.
Oh, you succeed. Well, that's great news. As your humanity deteriorates just a little bit more, you fly your drones with your concentrated effort. As you know, the world just matters a little bit less. And through the drone that you can see, the ceiling is sagging. You know, you gotta dodge some like hanging lamps and beams and all that sort of jazz. Some gross insulations trickling down. The floor is a mess of both just like bugs, raccoon shit, and, you know, toppled debris.
Does it look stable?
No. It is also
Okay.
kind of sinky and folly into the basement-y.
Okay,
But
I'm
you can
going
also
to
see
go on.
on the furthest from you, right? Of course. On the back wall of this grocery store, where you might find like recipes and coupons, there is
Coupons.
a lot of pictures and a lot of notes, and they look somewhat recent. And you can give me a foresight roll to identify what you're staring at.
Can I give you a different role? Because I don't have foresight.
You can't give me a foresight roll then, but you can describe
Um,
what you see to other people.
I will certainly do that. The first thing I'm going to notice is the floor looks like trash. Don't send the dog in, or anything that's going to bear weight. And on the back wall, I'm going to describe what is not coupons or recipes, but is Arthur. That's your cue.
Oh, you didn't remember?
What? Oh, is it up to me what I see in the back?
No, I told you what's on it.
I mean, it's not coupons,
Yeah, it's photographs and notes.
but I mean, like, what are they notes of and photographs of?
It looks like photographs of people, but you can't tell from this far away what's written on the notes at all.
Okay, well, then I'm just going to let everybody know that there's appears to be personal effects on the back wall. I'm sure if I spend more battery charge getting in close, we can figure out what these are. Is anyone interested? Otherwise, I'm going to pull the drones out.
So somebody with foresight can give me a roll to know what the hell he's describing.
I have a 2. I think someone else might have better.
I have a 2 as well.
Go for it.
Go for it, Muffin Man. You can do it, Muffin Man. Okay, there it is. Oh, and it's a critical failure.
9/11.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Muffin
Nothing.
Man. So this is what happens.
Oh, jeez.
You're like, wait, what? What are you describing? You know, units like it's this, and like shows you on their like drone screen. and there's a picture there, and that's somebody that you fucking recognize. Like, who is the last person that you saw alive other than that bum Bambles before you moved to the Rush?
My brother.
All right, so it's a picture of your brother, from like, you know, his random like high school days or whatever. It's like
Shit.
him holding a fish, right? And you know, it's kind of like folded over, so maybe it's like that time when you went camping. Maybe you're in the folded over part. Maybe that's your dad. But holy shit, give me a self-control roll.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, you're doing good. So it's
So close
it's,
to a crit success.
It's just 1
Jesus.
to detachment. As this is, you realize what this thing is now. It's called a wailing wall. So it's where people put up messages and notes to like people who they think might be alive still, in order to try and communicate with them or find if they're okay. And this shit is kind of valuable. The photos, the notes, people pay money for that shit. So there's an opportunity for profit here. But yeah, that's what you figure out, and that's what you know. And that's how you're personally affected.
Oh jeez. I still. What did I take as a hit though?
Just 1 to stress. I mean, 1 to detachment.
No. Okay. Well, damn.
Well, I'm telling everybody what's on this back wall is notes and pictures, and whether or not the Muffin Man is telling us.
You see the Muffin Man kind of freak out when he looks at your screen or
Right.
whatever.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is pull the drones out. Drones are coming out of there
Yep.
because they're out. And I'm going to talk to everybody else and say, like, hey, you know, there's stuff on the back wall. I don't know what it is, but it looks dangerous on the floor. And there's not really any way we can deal with anything in here. Muffin Man, are you okay? You look pretty shaken up.
You know, it's. I'm not sure. I mean, I think that I don't know if that's who I thought it was, but it looked like someone I knew.
Can I make a leadership right now to try to snap him into shape?
It's not going to do anything. You can
Okay.
use your words and roleplay, but yeah.
Well, okay. Basically, I'm gonna try to tell you. Look, man. Whatever it was, it's in the past. That's obviously the past. This whole store is the past. This floor is the past. That back wall is the past. We don't need to hang around for us. We got to keep moving. Okay?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm coming with you. I'm with you guys.
All right, man. I mean, if you want to talk, we can talk.
No, I mean, just seeing a picture in a store, like, you know, that's this point, you know, I'm gonna wait, and you know, it's like the show me more for my eyes to see before I go. Whoo, going too deep.
Well, Muffin Man, there could be a note from him on there.
Oh, shit. That's true.
But I don't know if it's
It's
worth
a-
any
it's
of
a
our
wall.
lives to go looking at something that may or may not be recent.
All right, so
That
does
might be
anybody
on my
go
mark.
in, or do you guys keep walking?
Well, okay, hey, Muffin Man. Here's a question out of character for your character.
Yeah.
Would it be worth you telling unit to send the drones back in to read the notes.
I mean, if one or, well, let's say one drone had to particularly die in some horrible fate just in the attempt, how much would a new drone cost?
So much.
Oh,
Like-
man.
We're talking 5 bounty to replace a drone at this state, and these are not exceptional drones.
Well, I mean, 5 is a lot, but 5 might be worth it to at least send a drone in and hope that it comes out alive, and if not, still be able to pay for another one.
Well, okay, here's the takeaway. You know that drones are expensive, and they're expensive to run and operate. What you know right now is that you've got like 2 drones. I don't know. Is that acceptable?
What?
Having 2 drones right now, so if one goes down, that we've still got a second, or is it just 1 drone?
It's just one drone.
Okay, well then what you know is there's 1 drone, and we've used some of this charge, some of this juice. And if you send this in, you lose a lot of scouting capability. So those are things to keep in mind before you make any decision. Those are things that you know.
No, it's fine. This is not something that we need to worry about right now. This is something that, I can deal with later.
Okay.
If I care to. I am actually a little bit lazy, but still.
I mean, I'm going to tell you, like, straight up right now, my drones are the best if you want to find something out.
No, Rambo, would you like a will for Muffin Man?
Yeah, I'll take that well.
All right. So, Muffin Man, right? He is just like, you're pretty sure he thinks it's his brother, but his attitude changed. Like, no, it's not worth the trouble. Like, it's a big fucking bother to like do anything about it. Just depresses the shit out of all of you guys. So give me self-control rolls.
I almost want to spend a humanity to make a self-control. Oh shit! Mill!
Mill, you're fine.
It's horse shit.
Right, you're wasting your
No, Muffin
great
Man, you don't need to
successes.
make a roll.
Oh,
I thought
you said
No, let everybody except you.
Fucking don't.
Unit, it's just 1 detachment, because what a depressive bastard.
Right, you're a real dickhead.
And Skitter, I need a self-control roll from you.
It's fine.
You're fine. All right. So on to the next leg. So you just waltz on past the grocery store, and keep in mind, you guys still have your interlude to use at any time. So let me know if you want to skip this leg or whatever.
Here's a question. How many legs away was it?
This is the. It's 3 legs away, and you've gone through 2.
We've gone through 2.
Let's
How
use
about we
Unity
use an...
now.
Yeah. So if you guys aren't going to necessarily speak, and I'll let you guys speak in right now, I'm going to tell you guys about Unit. Otherwise, whatever you guys think.
Skitter, did you want to have an interlude?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Do you have a topic, or who else wants to participate?
I was just gonna bring up how I didn't think our enclave would be one of those crazy enclaves, but it kind of
Oh shit! Yeah, right.
it is now.
All right, who do you want to like have this conversation with? Everybody is welcome to participate, but who wants to be part of it other than Skitter?
Yuna's gonna keep her mouth shut. She doesn't really know too much about the rush.
Okay, so Mill or Muffin Man? Let's do Mill. I'm compelling Mill to talk with Skitter. And your topic of conversation is just fine, Skitter.
You there, Mel?
I just got back. What?
It's interlude time, and it's Skitter and you are the spotlight stars of this interlude.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna be honest. The Enclave is doing much better than I thought it was, but also I didn't think it was gonna, become a theocracy, the Theo word, around worshiping a dog woman.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I mean, I know those enclaves existed, but it sounded more of like someone else's problem. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think our enclave would ever be the crazy enclave.
It's not crazy. It's
It,
black math. It's the Ash calculus.
Wait,
It's the great
Don't-
ratio.
don't you know Dog Sister?
Yeah,
Or
she's
is-
my sister.
Oh no. You are the wrong person I should be having this conversation with, aren't you? Oh boy. God. I hate Pipe's guts sometimes, but at least he is sane. God damn it.
All that matters is your KDA. And now you will all know it. You'll all learn the truth.
Oh god.
You have but one death. So make it worse.
Can I pop in and say, wasn't that 5 like some kind of crazy socialist? What the
He
fuck?
was a crazy socialist. He's
You think he
teaching-
was sane?
He was the sanest out of all of us, and I have just realized this.
Boy, that's a problem.
It's such a fucking problem. God damn it.
It's covered in tattoos.
Yeah, you are black, like 100%. Like, have you ever seen those Polynesian stick and poke where they cover like entire arm in black?
That's basically Mill.
I thought you were kind of normal.
As soon as you say that, immediately, Unit is just turning back away and like, all right, I'm done with this.
Unit, I'm sorry for threatening to kill you with a bear trap. Please.
No,
You
that's
know,
okay. You
I
guys
think you
carry
made-
on. You guys are talking about
No, you're the
donuts
only
or
sane
whatever.
one now. Please,
Hey,
be
Muffin
my
Man.
friend.
All right, that was beautiful, you guys. My cheeks hurt from holding in my laughter.
That was problematic, all of it.
It sure was. But
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
So much of this is a problem.
keep talking for a second. I'm
So
trying a map.
Unit is trying her best to not become involved in anyone's bullshit or have anyone else's bullshit drag her down. And you guys are making it exceptionally hard to not get involved in your personal bullshit. Like everything that just happened right here, someone's sister is the new king or whatever. Unit not exactly involved in that. And the other end of
You
that,
will obey, or you will become part of the ratio.
I'm hearing these things but not listening. I do at the same time kind of, if it's a kill death ratio, I'm positive, right? Like I haven't died yet, so that's worked out,
All right.
right?
So you guys have spent 3 rations on just walking.
Wait. The other end of that is, if it's kill per death, I'm dividing by 0.
Well,
Go
no, you
on.
divide by 1 because you're always just going to die once.
But current.
You can't divide by 0.
Maybe
Oh,
we
that's
should
a
have
cool
an
dude.
argument about this.
You
Next
always
time.
divide by 1.
All right, so you guys arrive at the South
Wait,
Dakota.
we've each used 3?
You've used
Yeah.
3 just walking, plus the 1 to make the athletics roll, dodging
Oh, yeah.
the trap.
Nerds.
So you arrive at the Cultural Heritage Center. Oh, I see that you're doing some defacing there. And
It was already there when we got there.
yeah, of course. So the statue out front is horribly graffitied, and you see these nice shiny windows. Some of them are broken. There's a couple of cars in the parking lot. There's a couple of scorch marks on the walkway in. There's like a toppled Christmas tree. Just all sorts of wackiness going on. This place is like collapsed, run down, and half of it is underground.
Is this a real place in
This
the
is
Dakotas?
a real place in South Dakota called the, South Dakota Heritage Center.
This looks imposing
It
and
is
terrible.
imposing. I would say, Google it to get a better, grasp of how, bug-fucked this building is for just,
If this were concrete on the front, I would definitely describe it as brutalist. But it looks like those are some sort of synthetic or carbonate windows on the
yes,
front.
they're amazing.
This place is terrifying.
Yeah, it's very scary. There's some good Google Mapsing that you can do and tour this place as you wish. But half of it's underground, and so you're just seeing the front windows here and the main entrance. But you imagine that there's probably other entrances or a back entrance, but this is the state of affairs. Is this ginormous building?
Shit.
What are we getting from here? There's some object.
You're here to find a spear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the cultural center. Find a spear. I wonder if they still have a directory here.
They might.
Oh,
might
maybe,
have a
maybe they have
Rolodex.
something online. Maybe that survived the crash. Because
Are
they
we
wouldn't
just-
have any research. That'd be a good thing to do.
Are we just strolling up to this place?
Basically.
That's what you're doing right
Well,
now until you tell me
that's
otherwise.
Yeah, that's
Well,
a good
I mean,
question to ask the
We could
group.
do an awareness check or something to see if there's people around.
Sure, give me
Or
an awareness roll.
Go ahead.
I succeeded.
All right, so some more clues that you pick up, right? It looks like the front doors have been barricaded at one point. There's some broken glass, but you can also see like tables and shit that were pushed up against the front doors that kind of create a barrier there. And there are like bullet holes like going in and out. There's pockmarked spaces on the walkway up. There's exploded little divots in the soil that have healed over partially with crummy, dry South Dakota grass. There's a car that looks like it exploded. So looks like somebody at one point was using this as a base.
Whoa.
So here's the question: is there a place that is drone sized that I could fly into this building, or does it look like it's all front?
That would depend on your role.
What type of role would you like?
The drones?
Yeah. Make it drones. You fly
I
your
mean-
drone around until you find a hole big enough.
Exactly.
Okay, I guess I'll mark off all the charges. Thanks, Skitter.
You're welcome!
You shut your mouth when I talk about drones, because it's just going to be bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
pretty
bad.
Yep, nope. You fly
There's
your
no
drone
turning
around,
that
it
around.
like bumps into a couple windows, and
I could will it.
Are
No, I'm not gonna.
and yep, you call it back. You're like, well, I can't find a good way in.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any back ways.
Okay.
Who's got the binoculars?
So you do find the back way, but it doesn't seem. It's not like, hey, the back way's super open. It's also like boarded up and blocked off.
Yeah. It's just as not broachable and it's certainly not droneable.
Yes.
I can give everybody a brief general layout of this place. It appears to be a giant wall with a limited back entrance, and most of it is underground, or at least half of it is. That's what I can tell you. But still, whoever's got the binoculars, I'd say take a look at this front entrance. I wasn't really focusing on a specific area when I flew those drones around.
So, what are you wanting to find out?
What I'd recommend for them to find out is anyone manning the entrance? Is it barricaded? And if it's not,
Barricaded, but Mill did not see
How?
any people.
how hard would it be to get into these front doors?
I mean, you guys are like humans with tools, so probably not.
I
super
agree.
hard.
But it is not barricaded against humans, is because there's different types of barricades in this type of
Yeah,
landscape.
it's pretty clearly, it was barricaded against casualties and was breached by humans at some point and maybe kind of shittily repaired.
So there's light barricades on the front, but we could get in.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, basically what I wanted to know was everything I just asked right there.
I mean, I have a mechanics kit now that I could possibly use for
I mean,
things.
if people are actually like living there, I feel kind of bad just busting up their shit. Can
It
we like
doesn't look
ping
like
them on the
people live
Ubix?
there. So you ping, there's no signals.
Okay.
Oh, well, at least we were polite.
And the back door, it doesn't look like there's anybody like coming and going. Is that correct?
That is correct.
It looks generally abandoned from the aerial.
Okay, so how about we just walk inside then?
Okay, I will be in the back.
Oh yes, you can't dodge for shit.
No, but I
I
can
will
send
take
drones when the doors are open.
Well, yes, I would still say drone first, but then I can take points.
Drone or dog, right?
So,
Okay, anyways, I walk forward. The doors are barricaded, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, were you gonna Jimmy open the doors? That's what I was hearing.
He's
Oh,
got the
well-
mechanics kit.
so how much does a mechanics kit help?
You can spend the charges to aid your roll.
So it's just got the 10 charges.
Yep.
You can spend them once.
Sure. I'll do that. And they just add on top of my mechanic skills, I'm guessing.
Correct.
There's a lot of
This first
typing.
one. What's up?
I just said there was a lot of typing.
Oh,
Never mind. You go ahead.
That
Even me.
was me.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Arthur typing nefarious things for.
It wasn't. All right,
Guild.
Muffin Man, give us the roll.
Typing for the guild. I'm adding 3 to my roll, so I'm getting a total of 5.
Nice.
It's a good bonus.
And
Oh,
Oh,
crit success,
13.
baby,
Crit
with a plus
success.
Is there
5.
crit success?
All right, so for your crit success, I will say you don't even have to spend any charges off of your mechanics kit.
Ooh.
Nice.
Right, that's a good benefit.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah.
And you you bypass the barricades, and there was a bomb there. There was a DDJ, but you know what to look for. This isn't your first time breaking into the South Dakota Heritage and Cultural Center. But you do disable the DDJ, so it cannot be used. So it's just inert material. But it's intact.
Nice.
So you have a broken DDJ that you could scavenge if you wanted to, but it's broken.
What is a DDJ?
So it's basically a bomb that shoots wires out, so it can like clog a doorway and create like a temporary net to keep casualties from entering a doorway.
Okay. I also like that you didn't say this isn't your first rodeo, because we had our first rodeo a couple of sessions ago.
Yes, that's true.
So you said I got a DDJ from that?
Not quite. You have like a broken DDJ, so you can write that down.
Okay, I should do so.
But yeah, that's so you bypass the barricade, you disarm the DDJ, and it's dark in here. Like, okay, this place is partway underground. Also, there's no power or electricity, so like you can see that there's a front desk, but that's about it right now.
I have a flashlight on my gun.
I have a flashlight on my head.
I have drones without flashlights.
So you guys are walking in with your flashlights?
Yep.
Okay. So let's see here. So you're in the foyer or the foyer of this place. There's a welcome center, and you might expect there to be like literature and pamphlets about, but it looks like all that shit has been cleaned up. There's places where like posters used to be, but now there's just like naked dust stains on the wall. And inside the door as well, there's just like a lot of dark smears on the ground. It's probably stale blood and stale blight sinew from, some battles that happened here from time to time. But other than that, that's what you see this far in. There is a map. It's been like steel etched into the wall. So there are a number of locations, right? So there's the museum, east and west. There's the research and archaeological offices, east and west. And there's a basement.
I'm waiting on suggestions. I'm certainly going to go up and study the map and say, like, oh, these are the things here. Where do you think this spear would be?
I would suggest we go to... Where do you think they would store information? Because I would suggest we just go through the records and see if we find.
If it's general information, I'd think the basement. But if we're looking for the spear itself, it'd probably be in the museum, right? And out of character, do we know that this is an ancient spear or a relatively modern spear?
From what you remember, it was a spear that a guy made. So it can't be, too old if somebody alive today made it.
Okay, so it might be outside of the museum area. So yeah, what I'm going to say is, like, if it was cataloged, it'd probably be, like, the catalog itself would probably be in the basement.
Yeah.
But,
why don't we look at the catalogs first? Or we could just wander around and hope we stumble upon a spear.
That is an option.
Okay, I don't really like either of those.
Which do you least dislike?
I least dislike going to the basement because that's a concrete plan. I most just like stumbling around until we find something that's relevant.
Mhm. To the basement then.
Okay, to the basement. Let's see. Make sure to spend a charge off of whatever flashlight devices you guys are using.
What if I'm just following guys with flashlights and
Then you
holding my
don't
drone
need to spend a
close?
charge, do you?
What if I whisper to my drones that you're the only loves I've ever had? All 4 of your quad rotors.
All right.
Please stop.
So this map that I'm using for the interior is for a different building because I guess South Dakota doesn't want you to know what the inside layout of the Cultural and Heritage Center is. But I'm using a roughly same size building.
It's 100% the medieval torture museum.
Anvil Center.
Yes.
And there's an anvil room.
Oh shit, dude, that's gnarly.
All right. So yes, this is the basement where the archives are. You can see the stairs over meow. So you guys are creeping down the stairs. You're down here in the basement. Yeah, who's going first and doing what?
I'll go first.
All right, what are you doing?
Shield and sword drawn. No, wait. Let's go with bow. Bow drawn. Going in. Scanning for casualties.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
Copy. It's good.
All right, so you're sneaking forward. You know, you're going from like pillar to pillar, right? Because we got these cool pillars, and you can hear something. It's not like respirating because casualties don't breathe, but if they're awake and mobile, they sometimes like clack their teeth. So you just hear like the snapping of how many mouths?
No.
The snapping of 5 mouths. But they're a bit of a ways away, and they haven't really noticed you yet.
Where are they?
Pardon?
Where do I hear the clacking coming from?
You hear it from coming over closer to the
Mark on the map.
to the anvil room.
It's so cool that they have a room specifically for anvils.
Which is basically like a rock.
I mean,
You could
sometimes
just-
they're made of metal.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there's-
and those are handy for shaping horseshoes.
Metal rocks. Anyways, coming from the...
so they're like just on the other side of this wall.
Okay. Okay.
Like, imagine, if you will, that the part that you're on is like raised, kind of like a parking ramp, so it's like angled, so you can see over the wall, but it's kind of like a half a floor down. But there's just, like 5 casualties like chewing the air.
Oh, sweet. This works really well. I could just shoot them from up here. I don't... Hang on. Quick question before I make a decision. Do casualties have the know-how to, like, navigate?
They know how to like walk into things, and once they hit an object that is obstructing their walking, to like go around it. They follow the path of least resistance.
Okay.
For like a go-to, they would generally go towards the thing that would, make noise.
Yes.
But if they can't, continue to go towards that, they would go where there's not walls.
Yes.
Okay. Good enough for me. I roll to shoot them.
All right. So there's All
One
right.
less.
There's one less. There's 4 now. They're still oblivious. As one hits the deck, they all kind of like look around and like go to where his body was, and then you miss the next one. But they're
It's fine.
they're still over there. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I mean, we're just seeing Skitter shooting over a railing, right?
Are you guys spending charges off? Everyone spending 1 Ubik charge to be networked?
No. I mean,
Does
like,
anyone have GhoulNet?
Yes.
I do.
Unit does.
What is
Oh,
cool
But
now?
I mean,
That gives you the metagame knowledge that Skitter is doing what he's doing and lets you see through his Ubiks and whatnot.
but couldn't we assume from what we know about Skitter that he's obviously shooting at casualties?
You see his light stop and shine in a direction.
I mean, I'm
He
gonna
is
walk towards
super
him since I
stealthy.
have no light of my own. That's all I'm gonna do.
Do you have stealth?
Yeah.
Then give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
Don't fuck it up.
I'll spend 1 off of humanity. I'll spend 1 distress. This is a stressful situation. Not Q2.
You failed.
And
You failed.
I fail.
All right. So Skitter, as you're like shooting and the arrow just sails past this casualty, right? You hear, you hear a noise, right? It's a loud snap, and I'm not gonna be that mean, but it's a large snap, and unit, you look down and it looks like you've crushed some sort of display.
Shit.
You've stepped on some glass and it's just snapped very loudly. It hasn't like cut through your shoes or anything because you're not dancing, but it has snapped very loudly. And
Could it be a clay ocarina or possibly a recorder?
No, it's just glass.
Oh no, glass, that would go right through my shoe.
I just said it didn't. Anyhow, it makes a loud noise. Do you want it to be glass?
I'd prefer it to be clay because that would make the most sense. Where it'd make a lot of noise, but
You're
not
down
like fuck
in the
up my
archives,
foot.
not in the display area.
But it's clay. I'll go with what you said. It's glass. I stepped on glass.
Alright, step on glass, casualties begin to move towards the sound, the origin of the sound. We'll put it like right here, right? 5 is right there. Skitter's like
Right.
over here, plunking at these casualties. Just like over the side of this ramp. But they begin to move towards unit. Mill and Muffin Man, what do you folks do?
I will start shooting.
Alright, you cannot see anything.
Why not?
They are a half a floor below you, like way over here. You don't have line of sight.
You got to run up to.
Yeah, you got to run up to like this line to get line of sight
Okay.
on them.
Where are we at?
You're at these stairs.
I'm at this point.
Yep.
Where I just stepped on some glass where they heard me and they're coming towards me.
But they're a floor below, right?
Yeah,
Half a
They're
floor.
right here.
yeah, yeah. They're right there.
They know how to use stairs.
They know how to walk up a ramp.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean?
You know what a ramp is?
Wait, this is a ramp.
Yeah.
You said it's a drop off right here.
No, that's a ramp.
Oh.
Oh shit, they're huge.
Sorry, it was on the wrong
Big.
city.
Well, then I'll just, I don't know, move up and post out, or post up instead of rushing forward.
How far away is the move to this wall?
Sorry, I'm putting you guys on the bird.
It's on a wall. It's a ramp, he said.
Well, there's a wall overlooking the ramp that comes up,
What?
which is what Skitter is shooting over. So if you imagine a half a floor difference between where we are and where they are, it gets equal right about here where they turn around
Yes.
at near the archives.
Yes.
So they are walking up from
Oh,
here to here, but they're still a half a floor down where the zombie picture is. And Skitter is shooting with that height advantage down towards where the zombie is. And I was right around this first thing, or maybe right exactly where my picture is. I caused a loud noise.
Alright, so you're running over there?
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, Skitter, give me a shooty roll. There's only 4 left.
Well, shoot it, obviously.
Yes. Yes, please. Oh, that's another sorry miss. Casualties.
Why?
Moving a little bit more. 5. Go ahead. I mean, sorry, Mill. Mill.
Hugh. I will shoot one.
Okay.
You're like plus 12.
Did I? I'm plus 9.
Jesus, dude. Jesus. The game was not meant to be broken
Critical
over
hit.
your knee.
Alright, so you critical hit. Do you want to kill 2, or what do you want your narrative effect to be?
Yeah, I'll shoot them, line up the shot, and shoot them through, their heads.
Okay. So it's like in through the eye of one, and then in through the clacking mouth of the other, and then they both fall down. And there's 2 remaining. Muffin Man, what do you want to do?
Do you know
Man.
the Muffin Man?
Oh, have I come down the stairs with everyone?
Yes.
Just a general motion down.
Uh-huh.
Well, I would flamethrower the area that if I have any clear shots.
Alright. So he's gonna run over and flamethrower the last 2. Alright.
Yes.
Give me a flaming roll, a fire roll to shoot your flamethrower.
And I'm going to add 3 from the charges on top if I can.
Okay.
I don't. Okay. And we all die in the consuming flame.
One would hope.
No one's
Right.
going to burn with this. That's
5 marches back with a fucking baton in hand, with an army of slaves behind him. And he's like, "A Theo what? A what?"
Everybody you know is dead. It's fine.
Hey.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So that's another one cooked off, just on fire. There is 1 remaining. Unit. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to carefully step around the broken glass
Uh-huh.
and say, "I thought it was all clay down here." And I guess just move behind the rest of these guys and offer encouragement.
Great. Okay. So Skitter, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You can see a
So,
little bit better now that there's a fire.
So, have you ever thought about putting a shotgun on one of those drones? Because you're kind of useless at the moment. Fuck! You know what?
Whoa, hey,
I take it
I'm
back.
kind of useless.
I take it back. Leave me alone.
All right.
I didn't.
Mill,
What?
What do you do?
I'll shoot him.
All right.
What? What?
I don't want to hear nothing.
All right. And with that, Mill clears the floor of the last casualty and
To
goes
be-
down with just a bullet. You know. There's a smoldering corpse, but other than that, things seem kind of okay down here.
To be technically fair, the closest that drones can get to actual like aggressiveness, they can only kamikaze. They can haul one haul's worth of stuff. They don't ability to unless the market says it's okay. They do not have the ability to fire a ranged weapon. They can only be crashed for the cost of a full drone into something, and then they still have to roll an explosives damage. I would have set them up as attack drones to let everybody know out of character.
If that
But
wasn't an option.
it is not an option.
Don't worry about it too much. I was thinking about drunkies when I say attach a shotgun to it.
I
Drunkies
mean,
can have shotguns attached to them.
well, what we could do, provided there are things here, is use electronic schematics, then drop the stock off a shotgun and probably saw off most of the barrel, and have a decent scatter gun that we could, fly into places. We could, provided we find the right things and make the right upgrades.
All right. So what are you guys doing now? There's a on fire zombie is slowly cooking the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call up the networking and see if anybody knows about a mysterious spear, or not a mysterious spear, but the spear that we're looking for in this building. If they know, well, first of all, if they know when the archives were shut down, if they continue to archive after the fall, and or whether or not this spear would be here generally.
All right. So what are you doing?
So I want to know whether or not the spear is cataloged in the archives.
Okay. So you're gonna go look in the archives.
I mean, I was hoping to network.
All right. Well, you gotta go outside because you're in the basement of a building built into a hill.
Well, son of a bitch. Me and the drone will walk up the fucking stairs, and I'll be outside.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? Team basement.
Well, time to find those fucking documents.
Okay. All right.
Let's see if we can figure out where the spear is.
All right. Mill and Muffin Man, what are you doing?
I'll just poke around, I guess.
Okay. Do you want to give me a
In the dark?
scavenge roll?
Sure.
All right. Muffin Man, what are you doing? Muffin Man, what are you doing? All right.
9/11.
That's a 9/11 roll from Mill that wasn't called for.
Monica Lewinsky did 9/11.
She did, and everyone felt the national shame.
Muffin Man, what are you doing? No response. Okay.
He must be on the call, but who knows?
Yep.
He's
Anyhow,
dead.
so Mill, are you looking for upgrades, sellable baloney, or are you looting the casualties?
Weapons grade polonium.
Like,
Bologna.
what is this place?
What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Come
That
on,
was
what the
amazing, was what it was.
fuck? How, dude? Oh, God. Get in my mouth right now?
No, just whoever said Bolognium.
That was me. I shit in my own mouth.
So, Mill, which one are you going for?
Like, what is this place? Isn't really a museum, is it?
You are in the most unmuseum part of the museum. This is like the administration, archives, paperwork, receipt area.
Okay, well, I just want to go explore.
Okay. Well, what are you looking for?
Sellable stuff, I
Sellable
guess.
stuff. Okay. That's fair enough. So
Or
you
like
find...
a map, maybe.
you guys pretty much have a map of the place.
Okay.
But you find, specifically, you find like 8mm tapes, reel-to-reel film.
Holy shit, is Nicolas Cage on this?
And a projector.
Oh my god, this is a snuff film.
You just find like all of like random historical film archives from when they would, run presentations and, supplies for like the local school. Like, oh, we need to get a really specialized, boring documentary. Like, we'll just keep it over here. Or, oh, these are old like settlers and microfilm and... Oh, I need to make a documentary about the West. I will borrow films from here. So that's what you find. You find great American historical artifacts preserved on film.
You find like a first movie of George Custer with like a tasseled dildo in his butt, just jerking it like crazy, and
I
then
mean,
someone.
you don't know that until you watch the film, so...
Yeah, it's an 8mm film. It goes
It's just
poorly.
named Custard Surprise.
Oh no!
Can I like pack this up and like put it by the door or something?
Yeah, you take a haul worth of film and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess we don't need the projector. I assume we have one somewhere.
I mean, you guys have kind of one at the Rush.
But the tapes are probably worth more than a projector would.
Probably. You could probably, like, spoof a projector if you had to.
So the other end of that is the old Inglorious Bastards thing, where it is highly explosive. I mean, not necessarily explosive, but like super flammable.
Yes.
Like very, very flammable.
Yes.
Every film
Yeah.
piece that you get.
Yeah, it's worse than leaves.
Yeah, dude, they're nitrogen.
All right. So you find Phil. Muffin Man, what are you doing? Just playing with polonium?
Not here again.
Okay. Skinner, you are searching the archives. Ooh, let's see. What skill do you want to use?
Scavenging?
Sure.
Oh, thank God. Also, in hindsight, could I make another scavenging roll to get my arrows back?
Sure. Make 2 rolls. The first one is for your arrows.
First one's arrows.
All
I
right.
just get them all.
You got them back.
And second one is... just
Shitting
finding-
up the whole deal.
Yeah, just shitting it all up.
You did it.
I shit it real good.
Yes. Good job, Skinner. So you have narrowed down the location of the spear.
Oh, sweet.
Yes, it is in the museum. And it is not quite near Custer's cavalry saber, but that's like that's gonna be how you find it, is finding big old gaudy ass Custer's cavalry saber.
Oh my god, this is the White Savior Museum.
Yeah, duh, it's the South Dakota Cultural Heritage Museum.
Oh my god. Oh,
Yep, it's a terrible place.
dude.
No offense, South Dakota. I'm sure there's good parts of this museum too.
I doubt it.
So you know where to go.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. And
Alright.
5, as you are outside.
My name is Unit.
Sorry, Unit. I just can't think of
I
you by
know.
any other name with that goofy
Right.
looking picture you got there.
I agree.
You gotta find
Eugene V.
You
Debs.
gotta find a new. Let's see.
You gotta find a replacement, man.
I think I thought I had a replacement somewhere.
So Unit is outside
Yes, Unit is indeed
with his
outside.
drone.
Oh, here we
With
go.
her drone. I I'm not happy about this.
Well,
Oh,
until you find a better one, that's gonna remind me not to call you
Dude.
5.
okay. So I am
You're
Ed,
so
Ed, and
festive.
Eddie, or whatever the fuck kind of cartoon bullshit this
It's
is.
not a cartoon, clearly.
I can't see that far.
Or you can be this lady, right?
Wait, is it the samurai flipping the go board?
No. All right. So now you're just a black block chick.
I mean, that's fair.
Yep. So outside, you can give me an awareness roll.
I sure could. No, I couldn't.
You have no awareness. You are unaware.
I could give you a drones roll.
That's not the same. So who are you networking with?
I was trying to network with. What about old Wikipedia Brown?
So you tapping a reference, or do you want a network roll to talk to them for free?
Wait, how do I make a roll and talk to them for free?
That's what you do. You make a roll and spend a charge and talk.
Oh,
to them.
if I make the roll.
Yes.
That I was kind of confused on what you were saying there. Well, I'm going to contact what is known to the rest of the Enclave as the Hiltons, and say, hey, mint chocolate chips, which is our secret code word for the Hiltons, and everybody else calls us the Hiltons. We call ourselves the mint chocolate chips.
Okay.
And I'll say this is Swiss Miss on assignment. I'm trying to figure out what you guys know about the South Dakota Whiteness Center.
Give me a networking roll.
Yeah, okay. It's the South Dakota White Genocide Center.
Oh my god.
The Jordan Peterson Center of White Genocide.
It's the South Dakota State Historical Society.
You know, we're gonna get a listener someday, and they're gonna come from South Dakota.
I know.
And they're immediately gonna fuck right off.
I mean, they might do that before they reach this episode.
Well, that is called irony.
Anyhow, so
I'm gonna spend the will.
Yep.
The will to turn that into a regular success,
Okie dokie.
and find out what I can about the South Dakota Custer was a real great guy center.
All right. So you're talking to what did you say their name was again? Mint chocolate chip.
No, I'm mint chocolate. I'm sorry, I was Swiss Miss. They're tiny marshmallows.
Sure. All right. So good old tiny marshmallows answers like, "Oh, Unit, it's you."
Just come on, dude. I thought we had code names.
Yeah, yours is Unit. Like one
Oh,
of a
dude.
unit.
Call me Swiss Miss.
You ever played
You
Chubby
can't-
Bunny? That's my favorite game.
Dude. Okay. Dude. You're really ruining this for me. I thought, okay, never mind. I got questions about the South Dakota Whiteness is Great Center.
Huh?
the Custer's Boner Center.
It's not ringing any bells.
It's the South Dakota
For kids.
State Boner Society for Kids.
Let's see. State boners. I'm
South
not gonna search for
Dakota
that.
State Historical Society.
Oh, that
For
place.
kids.
No, I knew what you were talking about the whole time. I just
Oh.
yank legs
Tiny marshmallows, you are delicious,
and
but
disappointing. Got it.
terrible
So
for
anyhow,
my
what do
pancreas.
you want to know about this place? Why are you there?
Well, you don't ask me questions. I'm supposed to ask you questions.
I'm
The
waiting.
question, right? Okay. The questions are: have the amount of cultural accumulation, in air quotes, continued since the fall, and is a specific spear in this facility? Those are the two questions.
What specific spear? I'm sure there's tons of specific spears there.
Can I send them? Can I send Tiny Marshmallows the
You
the
have
specs?
like a sketch of it, we'll say.
Right. And well, I'll give them the sketch and the description. That being the specifics.
Okay, thanks. Let's see here. Yeah, as near as I can tell from the database of cultural art, yeah, it looks like the last known location was indeed the South Dakota State Historical Society. And
Okay.
before then, it was in looks like the Pine Ridge Reservation. It was kept at like their cultural center.
Okay, Tiny Marshmallows. When did that change? Like, when did it go from there to here?
Looks like the change happened about like 6 years ago.
So it was before the fall.
Yes.
Shit. Oh, okay. Here's a question to the market.
Uh-huh.
Given what you know about my character, would my character give a shit about this? I'm arrogant and I have a soft spot for protecting the weak.
I don't see how either of those apply to anything that's happening right now.
Okay, 100%. Totally cool. White people, they're great. I agree. Let's white this up with whiteness. All right. That's all I need to know. Tiny marshmallows, those are tiny and white. I'll talk to you later, Tiny Whiteness.
All right, give me an athletics roll.
That's a thing that I do not have.
All right. Well,
Have
I can give
anything
you a
in it?
flat roll.
now you can't default.
I cannot default then.
Nope.
We're just gonna white this up.
All right. So you are shot in the chest.
Cool.
For 2 killing. By a bullet, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yep.
right. Which lung is slowly filling with blood?
You pick.
That will be the right lung because
Okay.
it's further away from the heart. Okay.
You're not doing too good right now, are you?
All right.
No, honestly, I'm better than 5 has ever done in a combat situation. Like 100%. This like by 10 times. 5 got like shot in the face for killing every time, or like lost the same arm.
All right.
I'm doing
Meanwhile,
fine.
back inside, what are you doing, everybody?
Well, I'm heading back to the others and saying, I know where the spear is. Come on.
Okay. You have caught Muffin Man and Mill up to date. Is Mill doing anything specific or just going along?
Going along.
Okay. Muffin Man, what are you doing?
Same here.
All right. So, Skitter, you're headed to where the spear is, I presume.
Yeah.
Okay. Do. Gotta make another map.
If it counts, I'll fall back to the door when it's available.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's just do this one.
Oh, you're showing us a second floor map? The one thing up at the top that I chose to not pay attention to?
Yeah.
I thought that was the basement.
No, that was the basement. The floor.
There's
in the
another
hall
basement
is
below us.
just-
We just lucked out. The
Right.
stuff we knew was in the first basement.
All right. So, you guys have to cross through the first floor, right, to get to where this thing is. Unit.
Dude!
Crawls in through the doors after just bustling through the barricades as you guys are coming up the stairs from the basement. So you're all together now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
That's good.
I'm gonna tell everybody that there is a armed, long-range hostile outside.
Oh,
That's
how do
all
you
I can
know?
offer. Because I got shot in the fucking chest.
Give me
gonna
a
grab-
give me a self-control roll, unit.
Okay, I'm gonna grab your finger and put it directly into my gunshot.
That's gross. But first, give me your self-control roll.
I'm gonna spend one off my humanity to put a finger in. Wait, hang on. How do I undo that? Shit, that should be +1. Either way, it works out.
Okay.
I'm still spending one
you
off
just
a
take-
trauma
Yeah, just
to put a finger into my chest wound.
Okay, so you gained 2 trauma.
Sure.
Because one that you spent on the roll and one for being shot.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay. Alright. But yeah, so you've been shot. It hurts. Uh-oh. And everybody knows
I
it.
agree. Also, ramen noodles are delicious.
Alright, what are you guys gonna do?
You should send a drone
To where?
to outside. You just got shot.
Well, I mean, for it to get shot down.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Send the dog.
I,
You'd have to be a monster to shoot a dog.
what? Like, I may
How
be
about we just
arrogant,
send
but-
someone out with binocs and take a look around? Look for that muzzle
Okay.
flash as they shoot at you.
Can I just roll in here and just say, like, how about we just find the fucking spear and then deal with the single one person who shot at me afterwards? Like, we finish the deal inside before we go back outside.
Okay, yeah, we should probably do that first. Alright.
I'd love to get a will, but no, leadership is not any of my spots.
And your spot has to lead you into danger. It can't be for doing something sensible.
Well, my something sensible is just a straight up leadership type of thing, so I was agreeing with you. It'd be cool if it did. It'd be cool if this game rewarded you for, like, playing towards your skills.
No, just being
It doesn't
shitty.
necessarily. Yep, I agree. Sometimes I poop and then I rub that on my face.
Alright, so anyhow...
So is that like a kink of
Right?
yours?
I mean, it's a thing that,
Are you just like a human toilet?
I mean, we'll
'Cause that's-
find out. Because,
I
like,
just
maybe that's
keep on
something
asking
that...
us to like shit and pissing you. So like, I'm
No,
just
no, that
curious.
was 5. Right now, it's just most pooping and no one is cleaning it up.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's all about poop.
You know, there's no kink shaming here. If you're a fecal freak, go for it.
I've never
Says
thought
you.
about that.
Someone hit me up on Grindr asking me to shit in his mouth, and I gave him exactly what he wanted, which was fuck you.
Yeah, I'm not saying like
Wait,
you
I-
have to be cool with it, but
Yeah. Exactly what he wanted would have been a huge log in the mouth.
All right. Anyhow, let's move forward, you guys. Come on, bring it together. So you guys head up to
We never had it
the
together.
3rd floor. I can pretend.
I've never had to poop
I
on
can
anyone
pretend,
either.
Okay. All right. So you guys make it up to the. Oh, is that gonna work? This stupid flag.
Holy shit! There's an Anvil ballroom.
Dude, this place is gnarly, bottom to top.
Yes. All right. So you creep up the stairs, and who is on point?
Holy fuck, this place is awesome.
It's
I
pretty
am.
much awesome. You're on point. All right. Give me an awareness roll.
Fuck.
It's fine. All right. So where are
Don't-
you headed? The
come
thing
on.
is in the museum and archives. You gonna go straight there, or do you want to explore these other nooks first?
Let's just go straight there and
Okay.
leave.
Uh,
We're getting shot at. Let's not spend too much time here.
okay.
So for the 3 of the 4 people here, is this a mix between the Kresge, like art center, and also the auditorium?
Oh, like this.
Like, have
like
you
this
guys
floor?
like on Michigan State's campus? Because like everybody but Sebastian went to MSU. The Kresge Art Center, and then wherever the one on South Campus, where they have like the multiple auditoriums.
It's definitely
Is it like that
a
where-
building that has an auditorium and a museum in it.
But I mean, like multiple levels with like huge art pieces and like giant walkthroughs, and it's impressive in its structure.
Oh, I mean, yes, I apologize for not immersing everybody. This place,
That wasn't
would
what
be
I was getting at.
splendid.
I was just trying to, yeah.
but now it's kind of shitty, scary, and full of zombies, and Skitter take 4 killing to the left leg.
Holy fuck! I didn't mean to mention the Kresge Art Center.
It's okay, he,
4 killing to the left
4
leg.
killing to the left leg.
Okay.
You doing good? You still up?
Well, I don't feel too
Uh-huh.
great, to be honest.
Shit.
But like, I'm
Okay,
fine.
got it.
I can
All right,
walk.
so you're going through the doorway, just this doorway, like pushing into the museum and archives, and one of those pesky door jam denial devices explodes, and you've got like a wire sticking through your leg,
Oh,
and there is a
fuck.
net of wires covering the door.
Shit. It's like an IED, and the other place I was thinking of is the Wilson Auditorium.
Well, at least it didn't blow up everything.
Yes, and then you also notice, as you're kind of struggling, or maybe the other folks notice, that there are there's a bit of activity going on in the old New Media Gallery and Museum and Archives.
Fuck again. Also fuck.
You can hear like maybe one body kind of gently nudging art exhibits as it begins to shuffle towards you.
Oh, fuck me.
I mean, one.
Yeah, just one. But yeah, so what are you guys gonna do? I guess, Skitter, what would you like to do?
Drop my fucking sword and cut myself out. Ow! Fuck!
Okay, give me a melee roll and don't crit fail, otherwise you'll chop off your leg.
Oh my god! Don't.
Why are you like this?
dude?
It's fine.
Dude.
You just regular
Oh
fail.
no! You're a shit. You're an ass.
Come on. Surely I can just, like, cut the wires.
I mean, it's gonna take you a while. You're stuck there.
Oh, god
Like,
damn
you-
it.
You can do it for sure. All right, Mill, what do? You're usually sharp.
Fuck you, dick.
What just tried to chop off his
He
leg?
did.
Why?
He has
I'm
a
trying to
wire
cut the
that is, like,
wires.
speared through his calf.
They're like doornet IEDs.
Oh yeah.
Those
Those-
motherfuckers.
I guess I'll shoot a wire.
Don't!
Fuck, dude.
What are
What?
you doing?
What the fuck is?
You could do mechanics or
Oh,
no.
criminality if you wanted to.
Why?
Oh, I guess. Okay, I'll do.
I would recommend.
I'll do
anything
mechanics.
but shoot.
He draws a gun, and the voices in his head tell him, God, why?
I don't even have to be a voice in his head. As soon as he reaches for his gun, I'm gonna say, "Why?"
All right, I passed my
All
mechanics
right,
check.
you,
I take
you
out my
like
toolbox.
snip the wires with your handy dandy wire cutters.
Oh, thank you so much for not killing me.
Unit, what are you gonna do?
Is Skitter free at this
Yes.
point? Okay. I'm going to draw my shotgun, ready it towards the door. Wait, can you ping where I am and where the door that he tried to go through is?
So
First, ping me.
you guys came up like here, right?
Sure.
This is the door.
So we were going this way because we know it's in the museum and
Correct,
archives,
it
right?
is.
Okay, so Skitter is in this doorway. I'm going to position myself to look towards this way, down the hallway, essentially, and ready my shotgun.
Okay.
That's my whole plan. Take the safety off, make sure there's one in the chamber, aim it downrange, past Skitter, and look like over his shoulder.
Okay, and let's get all of our favorite friends out there.
What about the
And what
Muffin
about the
Man?
Muffin Man? He has fallen off again. Muffin Man, how you doing?
No, I am still here, running around Drury Lane.
Okay, well, you fell off roll 20 again. What do you do?
Oh, jeez. So
The situation is this. Skitter's just been speared in the leg by an exploding net. Mill. I just love to say the word 5, I guess. It's weird.
I know, 5's a great
Anyhow,
name.
Mill freed Skitter using his handy-dandy bolt cutters. Unit is standing on Overwatch with a shotgun, and you are...
I am, I guess, kind of. I took out the casualties.
Are you guarding the rear? Are you going through the door? Well, while you ponder that, let's go on back to Skitter.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Casualty still up?
Yes, you can still hear it bumping around in the museum.
Oh, God. Okay. Since I'm free, I draw my shield and go over to deal with the casualty.
Okay. You're just walking.
Yep.
Mill, what are you doing?
Is there anything to kill?
Skitter is heading towards a casualty.
Do I have line of sight?
No, you do not.
All right, I'll just follow
Okay.
Skitter.
Unit, what are you doing?
I'm going to come up abreast of Skitter, and keeping shotgun handy, I'm going to try to search in the darkness, or wherever Skitter's flashlight.
Okay. And Muffin Man, what are you doing?
If this map looks like I think it does, I'm gonna kind of scoot with those guys and behind unit.
Okay. Alright, so, Skitter, you see the casualty. They look kind of fresh, right? Like those ones in the basement are clearly very old and wrinkly and desiccated, but this one less so. Maybe you'd say, being as you are at this point an expert, they're probably maybe like a month old.
Shit.
Well, been nice knowing you. Can I kill
You
him?
can
Let me kill him.
attempt to.
Fuck yeah.
Not an attempt.
Oh,
It
that
goes.
was an
the
attempt.
arrow knocks into a display case, shatters the glass. Oh, and that was loud too.
Fuck. To be fair, my shotgun would be
You
very
haven't
loud.
fired it yet.
It would
you,
be.
You miss plinking the one that was over here, but there's more on the way apparently. You can hear them.
I agree. Let's enter into
Roused from their
initiative
torpor.
order.
Let's see, where are these?
Oh, fuck me. Just fuck me sideways.
Okay. All right. So,
Holy fuck. This place has the Lacrosse Hall of
Mill,
Fame.
what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh.
Take a shot.
Okay.
Are there any negatives? Because this is pretty much all in
Well, he
darkness.
has like a
even though
flashlight on his
now-
gun and such,
Yeah. Okay.
and maybe even night vision on his binoculars, but I can't remember.
On my binoculars, I do.
All right.
Okay.
You plunk him down. He has been beplunked. All right. Unit.
Is that like a horde there?
It is 4 of them.
Oh, wait. Let me
I don't know that you have
Yeah,
line of
I
sight
I
on
forgot.
those guys, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Never mind.
Okay. So as unit, I know that there are, from the sounds, there's people beyond that, like that far
Yeah, you
wall.
can hear 'em.
Right. Okay. I do not have a light, and a shotgun is medium range. Everybody knows I have a shotgun, so I'm just going to tell everyone that there is folks beyond this and ready a shot for when I can see a casualty.
Sounds great. Muffin Man, what are you doing?
Do I have a clear? Wait, so these are the guys across the room,
Yeah,
right?
you do not have
Yeah,
a clear shot.
they're where I'm pinging.
So I feel like I could probably give a good blast of flame unless there was
Well,
something.
you'd have to
something
run
else.
up there. But you could do that if you want to make an athletics roll.
Run and
Yes.
shoot?
If you fail, then you just move.
Sure. athletics +3.
Nice athletics.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
Hey.
Good old Muffin Man running up there. All right, give me a shooty roll.
Rudy, Tooty, Point, and
So add
Shooty.
charges to this or no?
Yes, if you want to.
Add to the charges. Total of 5 added. Oh, I will use that last granted will to change
Your sad brother will.
that. Yeah. I'm angry and
Yeah.
I got some venting I need to do.
All right. Let's see. So it is a flamethrower, so roll damage. Because we got to know how many casualties you toast. All right. So yeah, it's a bit. So you're hosing them down. They are. They're just soaked with flame, but there is a fire. Like, the fire in the first guy could have been smothered out by casual kicks, but there is an actual fire that is inside of a building with a whole bunch of old, dried up shit around it. So, it's starting to catch other things on fire. What do you guys want to do about that?
I'm gonna. Can I do a leadership, or is that something I should
That
role
is
play
something
to
you
try
should.
to find this fucking spear? Well, then I'm gonna tell everybody, like, we gotta find the spear and roll the fuck out. We got some light right now. Let's use it to our advantage before it becomes a hindrance. Let's find this spear. Find any spear you can. Grab it and go.
Alright, so it's going to be a scavenging roll to get the correct spear.
Ooh, I've got it.
There you go.
Because this is stressful, because there's a fire. That's why you have to roll. If there wasn't a fire, you wouldn't have to roll, because you know where it is.
Yes.
Alright.
I wasn't
Don't-
sure.
Skitter,
Okay.
you
Okay.
you know, you took the keys from the archives office. You are unlocking the display case for this spear.
He's concerned with
You
that?
pull it out. You have it. You've got the spear.
We can go now.
I agree. I'm gonna tell fucking Muffin Man to if he wants to cover our back, or I will, and everybody should roll.
Yeah, I'll cover.
Okay, then I'm second to last. Shotgun, still out and ready in my hands, and we can roll down the stairs.
Okay. Are you guys running?
What does that mean mechanically?
Are you giving me athletics?
Athletics, which you don't have.
So
Does
no.
anybody want to carry 5? I mean, unit.
Sure.
I don't think I have
I'm
strength for
only
that.
like 120 pounds.
You're tiny.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not a
So,
huge person.
Skitter, give me a resistance roll to hoist up unit. Unit, give me a self-control roll because you're being touched by a latent.
This
That's
can't go
true.
wrong. Fuck!
Oh my god.
I don't have fucking will.
All right. So.
Wait, do I need to make a
oh,
roll
man.
right now or no?
You for sure need to make a roll now.
Okay, and I'm making a self-control.
Yeah, this is bad.
I think you need to make more than self-control.
Yeah, for sure this is bad.
Okay.
But first, the self-control roll.
Here's the thing. If I just assume I will do great because of my arrogance, it doesn't work out.
All right. So as Skitter's like trying to like pick up Unit is just like freak the fuck out because oh my god, I barely know this person. They're a latent. They're trying to like scoop me up and do some like weird hoisty sack of potatoes bullshit, and then Skitter just like biffs right, just like right into a whole bunch of shitty clay pots and beads and old Civil War uniforms. So both of you are going to take some damage from shit just stabbing you in random places. So this is 5 stun to the chest for Skitter.
Oh, you're rolling separate. Okay.
And 4 stun to the right leg for Unit. And you guys are still on the ground and haven't made any progress. Muffin Man is standing guard. Mill, what are you doing?
I was hoping I would just like shoot a portrait of Custer.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me an
Oh,
athletics
shit.
roll.
No, not yet. Oh.
Everyone dies trying to escape.
Not
Because
me.
Unit can't run.
All right.
Yeah, because
I
someone
mean-
didn't put 1 fucking point in athletics.
Okay, that's great for everyone with a +9 to everything they roll. But have you guys
it's
made
just
a new
character
character?
creation.
All right. So anyhow,
Like,
Mill, you
knew
run
you'd have to
downstairs.
dodge
You're at the
something
front door
at some
Well,
point.
on Overwatch. Unit and Skitter, you are getting to your feet. What do you do?
I'll tell you this: it's either stealth or athletics, and I went for stealth. I'm gonna stand the fuck up and go for the door.
You're just going for the door. Skitter, are you gonna try to assist Unit, or are you just gonna beat feet?
I'll try to assist. One more
You're
time.
such a good guy.
I try so hard.
I will remember this if we
For better or worse.
make it out alive.
Okay. How do I assist again? Resistance?
Yeah, resistance, because you're hauling her, basically.
Okay.
So I'm running, and then you grab me
Yes.
again. How could this go poorly?
Okay.
If it's another crit fail,
is it
it's
just-
gonna be worse. Alright, I saved you guys that time. It's just a regular fail.
Is it just me, or am I just... Are we just...
So you guys are
There's a lot of
together, but
failures.
the fire is big. It's getting hard to see. There's gross, greasy smoke climbing around through the air. So this is just going to be stun damage to the chest as you are inhaling black smoke. Just 5 stun to the chest because it's getting smoky and hot in here. Muffin Man, what are you going to do? Are you going to assist or just run away?
What would I be able to do for an assist?
You would have to. You could use either athletics or resistance to drag Unit down the stairs.
I'm not that big.
She's only like 100
I'll
pounds.
work athletics.
All right.
I mean,
Spend a
120.
ration and give us a roll. This is
Oh my
all right.
God.
Muffin Man.
You guys stop trying to grab at me, you fucking men.
Muffin Man, take 6 stun damage to the chest as you're starting to inhale smoke. Man, it's getting real shitty.
And how
up
much
here,
do
you
I
guys.
take?
No, you already took your smoke damage for the round. Mill, you're downstairs. You are at the door.
Definitely open doors when a building's on fire.
I think that's a bad
what
idea.
do you-
Have you ever seen Backdraft?
What do you do, Mill?
I kick open the door. No,
I mean, it would make sense, though. You're there.
I'm gonna peek out and see, like, where did the do we know what direction the bullet came from?
No.
The person without
What I told you
awareness
guys
does not
was
know, but you could make a roll.
I was shot in the parking lot. So there's at least one shooter in the parking lot. That's what
You
you
were
know.
in the parking lot.
Yeah, I was outside the doors. That's what you know. Someone shot one person.
Yeah, you can give me awareness roll to assess the situation and take a little peek through your peekers.
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, you see, it's not the best of situations, right? You see the glint of a what is that? It looks there's a couple things going on, right? So you see up like on the other side of the parking lot, you see a man laying down in like brown camouflaged military outfit. And they've got a rifle with a scope. And then you see like further behind them, like well out of range of any guns, but like you can still see them, are a couple people on like horses. And it looks like they're one of them is maybe carrying like a spear or a couple spears, at least long pointy things. And then you also see trundling down the hill that's on the other side of a parking lot. It's like this gray kind of blob that's like moving jerkily, and
Oh,
it's
fuck.
just like
No.
walking all ridiculously down the hill.
Shit.
Do they not notice it?
Oh no, they notice it.
Are they buddies with it?
This is our first aberration.
No. So are you gonna spend your digital zoom to identify the thing? It's a dronky.
Oh,
Okay, that's less bad than it could have been.
yeah.
Yeah, rather
They
than
said it was
ganglion.
a blob. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not like it doesn't have a real good shape to it, and it's
It's like a lurching.
exactly.
This is a Boston Dynamics big dog.
yeah.
It's an ugly
It's a
dronky.
very ugly, withered dronky.
Are they like watching the door, or where's the?
Yeah, so they seem to be kind of pointed towards the door. At least the sniper in the parking lot, the two people on horses, and the dronky descending the hill.
Okay, can I stealth shoot the sniper?
Well, we will see about that. Let's see if we can get these fuckers out of the burning building first.
Okay.
But you're safe inside the building, peeking through. They haven't noticed you. You know, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
All right, Bernie building people. How are
Yeah.
you gonna save your own lives?
I'm gonna trip over two men's dicks as they hope to assist me in moving towards a door.
Okay.
Can
So
you
the-
actually
the-
leave though with 0 athletics?
I can still move. It's not like I don't have like. I still have legs.
Yeah, you can still move. You're just
I'm
gonna
not
take
moving as
more
quick.
smoke damage, as you can't outrun the fire. But let's cut this long story short. Skitter or Muffin Man, who would like to make the athletics roll to save the group or hurt the group?
I have 3 athletics. Muffin Man?
I also have 3 athletics.
I will spend half my rations.
All right, no. So don't spend any rations. Spend 1 to make the roll. But if you like fail the roll, you just have to spend the charges in rations to make up the difference.
Okay.
So you'll succeed no matter what. It's just how much it's going to cost you.
Okay. It's fine.
It's fine. All right. So yeah, you drag everybody's butts down the stairs, and you guys don't take smoke damage this round because you managed to get out of the building that's slowly burning. You meet Mill downstairs. Mill, what do you tell them, if anything?
Sniper posted outside, and
Okay.
looks like some other people with a dronky.
Okay, so we head out the back.
All right, so that's your plan, and we will stop it there because there's not really enough time to go through all that.
Oh,
Definitely. No. We're all fucked.
thank you, men, for menning up my situation.
Oh, shut up.
I love
guys-
that. Shut up. That was a good shut up.
Let's leave it there.
All right, so I'm gonna stop.